You know, nobody to impress. There's not even anybody in here, so we
I'm
just
going to
talk.
turn off my light behind me.
But let me put in a little introduction. Welcome to UFC Vegas 42 before the face-offs discussion. This is a impromptu thing. You know, as you guys know, I am out of town, so I didn't. You know what? I did do a capper comparison for the what's it called? The feature fight, the co-main event, and the main event, but they're all capper consensuses because they're so chalky. You know, I was like, I'm not gonna do a whole capper. I don't want to do this dance fucking 3 times in a row because so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna switch it up a little. I'm not gonna just tell everybody what everybody already knows. I mean, Christ. Felicia Spencer, lock. The only one, the co-main event, that is very peculiar because it could go either way, but it was a capper. I'm telling you, I'll show you. Well, we're gonna get to that, but Ben Rothwell is a capper consensus. Everybody picked him. And Max Holloway, of course, what is he, a 600 minus 600 favorite or something stupid, ridiculous? But
I'm positive on Ben.
Yeah, I know that there is some contrarian picks, which I didn't feature. I didn't even do the show because I'm like, I'm not gonna do the hey lucky pearls for you. I'm not gonna do that 3 times, you know. So I'd rather do a before the weigh-ins discussion. So all these when we discuss these fights and stuff, I just did my Tapology picks, and I'm going to stick with them, but I'm going to try to make an argument for the contrarian side on the chalky ones, and we're going to we're going to go through the card and discuss, Corona Light tonight. Well, actually, I just got back from, like I said, I took my crew out. We had a good day at work today, so I celebrated with my crew. I took all 4 workers out for free dinner and some drinks on me because they had a good day at work. Nothing like the Shawshank Redemption up on the roof. Sure. Nothing like drinking a couple beers after a hard day at work, right?
You don't pay them enough, anyways. Honestly, like, let's be real here.
They get paid plenty. Don't worry about that, Dave. They get paid. Don't believe me. Down in New York City, the rate down here is tough. The rate down here, all their families are gonna have plenty of good Christmases. Believe that. Believe you me. They're not doing this for fun. So they're getting compensated. But on top of that, because they did a good job, and I'm going back to the office tomorrow, they get a free a good job dinner with drinks on me.
Nice.
Thank you. So anyway, we're going to go through this card. I did every show in the wrong order because my problem is I started doing my research on Sunday afternoon. Like right after the event on Saturday's done, I print out the Tapology list. And then they go and change the order like Sunday, evening. So all my fucking picks are right out of order. But I think I covered everybody throughout the week. I did a morning video. Did you see that?
I did. Yeah, I saw it.
Pre-work. I did a pre-work
video. All your shit.
Good. I appreciate that. But we got a couple people in here now. Well, at least one, it says, watching live. One guy. But we're going to go through every fight, just nonchalantly, candidly, speaking freely. So what we got for the curtain jerker? Why don't you open up a little bit of an intro? I got to go see.
We're going from the start now. Oh, wait a second. I got to get my fucking books here.
What do you think we're going to go for? You think we're going to build into it?
Oh, no. Let's go. You want to start?
You want to talk about the football game going on? It's going to be Miami Dolphins are getting like mad points, right? They're going to lose.
I don't know. I got the money line on Baltimore.
Did you get your hair cut?
No, this is just me. I actually took my hat off. I just look pretty.
Oh, your side looks like it was shaved trimmed tight, like tight side. Right there under your little, I don't know what you call that.
No, this is just me. All right.
Mbe gave me a
do the whole
compliment
fight here?
on the Mbe, the hot girl that comes to the chat once in a while. She gave me a compliment on the Tiger Muay Thai shirt. But you know
Looks
what?
fucking
The
good.
shirt, it stops like right under my belly button. So my lower gut just hangs out the bottom. And I just but you don't see that on camera. But like see right here, this is the Tiger Muay Thai shirt is like this. There you go. That's the bottom of it. So what are you gonna do?
All right, I got my notes are like right. I gotta get my notes. My notes are right there. Give me a second. I gotta get my notes.
Go get your notes.
Oh, fuck.
I got my notes. Like I said, not in order, but I do have them. They're opening up with a fight that should be on the main card. That's what bugs me. But anyway, I got it. I got all the info. Baltimore's winning by 3 against the dismal Dolphins. Dolphins are 2-7. Baltimore's 6-2. I have oh look at that. I have the quarterback there on my fantasy one of my fantasy teams, which I'm in like second place in the league right now. It's one of those $1,000 winner, $100 to join, $1,000 if you win the league. Winner take all.
It's only 3-0 though.
Yeah, I know. He's got to start. Jackson, yeah, he's got to start throwing that ball or running it. He's a good running quarterback too. And game just started too. You know what? Oh, are you trying to get me in trouble? Huh? You keep doing that. You keep flying. Ranj, you got a thing for Mbe. You know what? I don't mean.
He does.
After off camera, me and Dave were talking. She might not even be a she. She might be catfishing. Who knows?
Be honest.
Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil.
Oh my God.
I know. Her ears must have been ringing.
All right. You want to go over last card? Because last card I went 12 for 14.
You did good on Tapology. You know what I fucked up with? My picks I changed because of my bets. I went 8-1, but on the Tapology I went 9 and whatever, 4, 9 and 5, 9 4, whatever it was.
A little bit of respect here. 12 for 14.
But you still didn't get first place. Was it Raymond Reddington, right?
Yeah, he beat him by like 15
and
points.
And he should be on this show. He should be in this chat to get a T-shirt.
I know.
If he goes on to Vlad's chats, he's on that British time though, isn't he? From the UK.
He's Norwegian. He's a Viking. He's actually.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Like Finland or some weird shit like that.
Norwegian. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Viking. Yep. He's got probably the curly mustache, the blonde one. The curly
I have no idea.
Mustache.
I have no clue about the guy.
I don't either. He's probably 14.
Who knows?
No, I don't. He might be. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. How did you do last? You said you went 8 and something. 8 and something.
No, dude. I went.
And you know what? I thought Whaley won too. That was one of my losses. She was a parlay pillar, and that was a robbery because it was if they fight in Dubai, if they fight on Fight Island, Whaley probably would have got that. But because it's stateside, I hate to say it, Rose has a little advantage over the judges. Judges don't want to go against a Chinese girl when they got the chance to take Rose Namajunas. You know what I'm saying? But
no. I was all over Whaley, but you know what? I'm gonna start fading Chinese fighters because
not this card, dude.
I don't know, man. I am tired of losing money on Chinese fighters.
Yadong Song, Kung Fu Monkey, he is not Korean. He is Chinese. And you know what? I got him. Let's get into this because, oh, look, I only care about how much money I made. I only made food and drinking money. Well, that's all you need, right, buddy? It's a hobby. It's a hobby. You're not here. I mean, you're not going to pay your bills with gambling. If you are, then you're a sharp. I know you. Whatever. You got a job too. You got a job. That's why.
I know.
But you took the
12
job.
for 14.
A guy got fired from where Dave works. His superior got fired for smoking weed, and Dave's going off camera. It's stupid.
I'm not smoking weed at work, though. No. Big difference.
I know, but it's so incriminating.
I'm not smoking weed with my staff. I'm not smoking weed at work.
I agree, Mbe. I had Whaley, and I think she would have won that. She should have won that fight too. I don't have my notes with me from last week, but there was some. What? Yeah, because you had Rose. Fight. That's why. But she didn't. She won the first 3. Rose won the last 2 rounds, but she had back pocket the first 3 rounds. They were off her. You know what? Round 2, that could have been a toss up. But she won round 1 and round 3, definitely. Round 2, maybe you could have gave it to Thug. But yeah, I don't know. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's over. Rose won. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
It's not like our bitches are gonna turn their decision back, and But Thug Rose won. But I'm telling you, if it was in Dubai, I think Whaley might have won. Just saying. I don't want to stir pot or nothing. I don't want to get people mad. Anyway, you got your notes now? Did you get that? I made a shirt for this show and sent it to you through Teesprings. You haven't got that yet? I sent it before that Khabib shirt.
No.
That's crazy. I'm going to have to track that package because that shit, I sent that like weeks before I sent you that shirt, and you got that shirt. When you told me you got that shirt, I thought you were saying I got a shirt. I thought it was the one with that I made on Teesprings that I put effort into. Took a non-copyrighted design and put Ranj BC Dave live stream recap, all that shit.
No fucking way. Are you serious?
It should be on the way. I'm gonna fucking check
that shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, you should get it any minute. I don't know. I know you live in East Bumfuck, Canada, but still.
I know.
I got you. Got another shirt's coming in January. A month from now, you're getting a shirt. A month from now, that's when it said. I'm like, oh, look, I'm gonna send this shirt, and it said delivery date January 14th. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? January? What the hell? It's like you're living in Bulgaria with Vlad. You sent him a Canadian flag. It took 6 months to get there, right?
Dude, I'm worse.
And then he wrote on it with marker and just defaced it with marker, writing a girl's name. Like, oh, this is my friend in Canada. And he wrote some girl's name on it in Bulgarian and marker on the Canadian flag on the white part where the fucking maple leaf is. And he's like, this is my friend in Canada. It had nothing to do with, you're the one that sent him the flag. I love Vlad. Fucking awesome, right? I love him. Okay. About better. People do think Covington won as well. I have heard that. I've heard that from a few cappers. Yeah, I picked Usman too. And I think it could have been it could have went either way. But Usman did win the later rounds. But I heard Covington may have pocketed the first 3 just like Whaley. He might have got the first 3. I don't know. That was a tough. I didn't look at the significant strikes and shit, and I didn't do the takedown, the control time. I didn't do any stat looking. I was half drunk when I watched that fight. That was the last fight. It was late too. I think I was half asleep too. But anyway, Usman won. Usman's such a dirty fighter. Well, doesn't matter. He gets the W. He is not. Usman's a fucking saint. That's like if you go to Massachusetts during the Patriot days. Tom Brady's a fucking saint. Now he's in Tampa. Tom Brady's an asshole.
Okay, by the way, live betting under 45 for the Thursday night game, plus or minus 110. Well worth it. Live betting under 45.
Yeah, it's already almost the end of the first quarter.
On right now,
minus 110. That's worth the bet. Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Live bet it. What you guys are like. By the way, I had this shirt on before you even talked to me today. I was wearing this as my daily shirt.
That's a nice shirt, man. I was kind of jealous when I bought it for you.
I know.
It fits you nice too. Maybe later if Mbaye sends me a nude. Just kidding. Just jokes. It's just jokes. Just jokes. I like to kid. I'm just joking. By the way, just don't take it. Don't get all sensitive.
Because it's kind of like the Canadian versions of Veterans Day here. I had the day off, and I actually caught Bout Better today on fucking live stream. It was kind of cool.
Where? What live stream? Whose?
On fucking YouTube. Yeah, I caught Bout Better's live stream.
Who was live stream? Who was doing the live stream?
Bout Better was. But I mean, I don't
live stream on. Bout Better. He's in here. I just saw him. There he is, right here.
I know.
Rose one that people see.
I watched and commented, man. I was there.
Welcome, Bout Betters. Oh, here it is. I have a football tip for next week. And Bout Better, you have a live stream I didn't even know about. I had to work today, though. I was working, but still, I didn't know you did live stream stuff.
Yeah, I caught him live today.
That's good.
And I actually found him on Tapology, and I sent him an invite on Tapology. So, Bout Better, you better accept.
Oh, he does his premieres. Premieres. He does. I do my premieres. Oh boy. Okay. You want to start talking about these fights?
Oh shit.
I mean,
right.
I don't care. I still got like another few of these. I got to run to the office first thing in the morning, but
I am horribly set up. Okay. So first,
you got some old style.
Are we going from like the first fight? Are we doing a Friday stream, or are we just doing like the whole card?
We're gonna go through before the weigh-ins. These are subject to change after we watch the weigh-ins, but we're gonna give our little insight, make our picks prior to weigh-ins. I'm gonna explain I did every fight with a Capper consensus comparison. So I'm going to go over all that shit. You guys are in for a treat. You guys caught me a little bit tipsy on a Thursday night. Welcome to Capper comparison picks before the face-offs. This is a debut show.
My homework is done.
Dave's homework is done. And we're still going to do a show after the weigh-ins probably because my wife's used to it now. Friday nights, I block that time. I block it. And I said, don't bother me. I got to do my Friday night after the weigh-in show. But today I'm out of town. I've had some drinks, and we're going to talk about these fights prior to weigh-ins. There's that old I'm still looking for that. I'm going to have to order that through Amazon or something. I can't find that old style Pilsner.
I will send you some.
You send me some. It's probably going to get here in April.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
We've all realized I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yes, I live in the middle of nowhere, but it's a wonderful place. It's the most special place on earth. You guys
that
don't
shirt
realize
came
how lucky
surprisingly fast, which is fucked up. That Khabib shirt I sent you, that came in like 2 weeks. But the other shirt, I can't believe it said like a month. That's weird. Maybe you'll get it early. I don't know. All right, what's the first Rogue Strummer. He must be a Canadian. So,
real beer.
You want a football tip? Justin Fields to rush for a touchdown plus 400. Justin Fields over 180 parlayed with scoring a touchdown. Who are they playing this week?
I wonder what Mbaye's Tapology name is, and I'll invite her.
It's Mbaye, I think. I seen her on I think she's on Tapology. She does the shit with Payne, MMA, a.k.a. MMA Genie, a.k.a. something else. 14-year-old kid from California that's the interviewer and predictor. What am I looking at? One of the best cities ever, Toronto. Bout Better, old style Pilsner is tough to find in the U.S. You know what's tough to find in Canada, probably? Maybe not by us, but there's a beer where I live. It's called Genesee. Man, that shit is that is top notch. But it's like locally, it's super cheap. But if you go to like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or anything outside of New York State, this shit's like top shelf. They put that up. Wow. Justin Jr. That's right. That's his name. Welcome, Bout Betters. Justin Jr., a.k.a. Pain Fight Predictions, a.k.a. MMA Genie. He gets mad, though, if you call him that anymore.
Mbe is not on Tapology, by the way. I just tried to invite her. Mbe, you're not on Tapology. Come on.
Get on Tapology. You can get a free T-shirt. Free T-shirt if you come in first and you're involved in the chat. And it's on Dave. I didn't make that shit up. That's Dave. He's buying
I got that, man. I got no problem. Anybody who can beat me on Tapology.
That guy Kusera, who's won like first place like 4 times now, is never in the chat. Raymond Reddington goes in Vlad's chat, but never on my shit. If he went on my shit, he'd have like a couple T-shirts now too. But hey, nobody wants to. They don't want to come on my live stream. That's the stipulations. So Justin Jr. is also, he's taking a break. He, as Pain Fight Predictions, he made a video said taking a break. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I imagine it's because he's got to finish 8th grade or something like that. Anyway, we're not
right,
even. We haven't talked about. We haven't talked one fight.
Your invite is in, Mbe. Your invite is in.
MNNXXX9. That's a catfishing name if I ever heard one.
Well,
all right, let's go. What's the first fight? She's gonna ask you if you have an account on Google Hangouts. Hey, you use Google Hangouts, and then she'll never go live with you because she's catfishing. But I'm just playing with you, just fucking with you. MBA's on Instagram. I think I might follow her. I don't know. I probably. Instagram is weird with me. I don't know how to really use it that well. I never post anything on it, but I do watch a lot of MMA cheeks and shit. But let's go. Let's talk fights. We haven't talked. We've been on for 20 minutes and not even spoke about the old curtain jerker.
Get your shit together. All right, first fight. Kennedy and Chukwu versus Chung. Oh, my goodness. The Nigerian versus the Korean. Kennedy and Chukwu ranked number 26. Chung ranked number 25. This is a great bout to start off with. And if you kind of haven't watched the fight history between these two guys, it's pretty interesting. All right, homie. What do you got on these two?
All right. Kennedy and Chukwu's coming off a win against Danilo Marquez. Danilo Marquez, all right. He went on a little bit of a spurt where he was impressing people as an underdog, but then he came across Kennedy and Chukwu, who knocked him out 3rd round. But I noticed if you watch Kennedy and Chukwu's fights, he's got this method where he lets the guy that he's fighting. He did it against, who's that? Carl Oberg or some shit. The one that's from New Zealand, that Robert, the Whitaker camp. What's it? Carl Oberg, I think. I didn't write it down.
Oberg.
Yeah, that guy, handsome dude. But what Kennedy and Chukwu's game plan, he did the same shit against Danilo Marquez. He absorbed punches and played defense. I'm going to play defense, counter-strike a little bit, feel this guy out. He did that. He played that fuck-around game for real. Watch those fights.
No. Against Marquez, and you know what? The fact that you fucking Instagram me, I was watching this fight about an hour ago. Marquez.
What, Danilo Marquez?
Yeah. Initially, he just hopped on his back after the first 10 seconds, hopped on his back, controlled him for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Second round, got beaten up, and then hopped on his back and controlled him for another 2 minutes.
When he got beaten up, that's when he was just letting the guy punch himself tired. That's Kennedy and Chukwu. His whole deal, his game plan, he's going to reserve his energy till round 2, 3. First round, you watch his first rounds, he does not win those first rounds. He just absorbs punches and lets the guy try to burn out like Carl Oberg. I can't. That's a white piece of paper for me. I can't. You can't. That it's not doing shit.
I can't do anything. It's not
too bright. It's too bright. Anyway, Kennedy and Chukwu, I'm telling you, he's 4-1 in his last 5, which is impressive. His only loss was that triangle to Paul Craig, but he did that shit to Megalev Ankalaev also. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look about better. Allegedly, supposedly, he's playing gambling but hustling. He is. He plays like lame duck. He feels the guy out, lets the guy burn himself out with punches, absorbs him because he's durable. He's tough. Then he turns
He's got the third round. Yeah.
He flips that switch middle of second round and into the third round. But that shit's not going to work against Seda Daun Jung. Daun Jung, Korean, believe me, Koreans have work ethic like uncomparable. They not might have the biggest durability, but they put in. I'm half Korean. I contribute that to my success as a hard worker. I have very good work ethic. It's like, you know, it pushes me. And same with Korean fighters. Daun Jung, his cardio will last a 5-round fight. And this is only a 3-rounder. I'm telling you, you don't see him gassing out. Never. You don't see him in the third round giving up. That fight against Sam Alvey, which he lost, but he got a robbery draw out of that. I'll tell you, Sam Alvey did beat him.
Whoa. No, he got Alvey fucking moved around and kicked his ass. Alvey won the first 2 rounds of that fight, and Young won the last round. But guaranteed, Alvey was hands down. He won that fight. I have notes on that fight. I have 2 pages of notes on that fight, and I was impressed. Sam Alvey came in with a 2-inch height disadvantage. Oh my goodness. Young was slow and stalking. He had decent leg kicks. You know what? He does not do well going backwards. He leads with his
that's that Sam Alvey fight, okay? How about William Knight? You got stats about that fight where he used wrestling that people didn't even know he had from Korean.
William Knight's a fucking midget. William Knight is fucking William Knight is a muscled out midget and not in the right weight class. There is no way. No, I'm not going to give you anything on that fucking shit. There is no way. Nuh-uh. William Knight.
Hango Malta Boteo. You know what that means in Korean? It means I can't speak Korean well. That's my fallback phrase.
My notes for William Knight. William Knight, way too much muscles. Short, stocky, got gas quick. I mean, bad striking. Honestly, William Knight, that William Knight fight, the guy needs to figure out which weight class he needs to fight in. Either he needs to cut some weight muscle. William Knight, horrible fight versus Rodriguez. You know what? I'm going to wait till you sit down for this one. Okay.
Well,
so his loss against Sam Alvey, granted, Sam Alvey won round 1, round 2, lost round 3. I get it. He still should have won. Against Rodriguez, his fight against Rodriguez, he's Korean. Where was his fight? In South Korea. He was fed a can in South Korea in his hometown. Thank you very much. That was a walkthrough.
So you're taking Kennedy and the Chukwu in this fight?
No, I appreciate the UFC feeding him a can. His fight against Knight was a muscle-bound fucking idiot who fucking gassed out in the fucking first round. Nothing in the last 3 fights in Da Jung's career has impressed me. I'm sorry, Ranj. I'm going to fade the fucking Korean. I've got Kennedy and Chukwu. I've got him in KO round 3, and I'm so fucking goddamn confident on this motherfucker.
T-shirt bet. It's on. Because you know what? Last week we broke even because I won that Chris Barnett and you won the other one. Who was the other one you won? We won 1-1, so no T-shirt. What was it?
Oh, fuck. I don't even remember anymore. I got to watch the stream to find out. No, come on, man.
Well, let's have a T-shirt bet because I'm taking Daun Jung all day on this. I think I'll take him
crazy.
Let's do it. T-shirt bet.
When did you start smoking crack? Stay in order.
That was
crap.
back in my 2000s, early 2000s. I did, but I gave that shit up. But anyway,
I wasn't expecting an answer. Oh my god.
But I'm on Dawoon Chung. I'm going to take him. I'm sober now. I've got past that chapter in my life successfully. I'm taking Dawoon Chung. I'm going to take him on a T-shirt bet. Let's do it. T-shirt bet.
Oh fuck! I'm all over that shit.
Awesome. What are the odds? I think Dawoon Chung's a slight favorite. What are the odds?
Yeah. Well, the odds are in your favor for this one.
Good. Okay. That'll be a first
Kennedy
time
is at
ever.
plus 100. Dawoon Chung is at minus 125. So for once, you've got the odds in your favor.
Yep. First time ever.
Round 3 knockout. Kennedy gassing the motherfucker out. That's the way it's gonna go.
Right. Yeah. I'm taking Dawoon Chung by decision because he's gonna use his wrestling. Kennedy, he's from Fortis MMA. They work on takedown defense. It don't matter. Korean top team is gonna take his ass down, control his time. It's gonna be kind of a boring fight when it gets to the ground. Kennedy is gonna lose because Dawoon Chung's gonna get that control time. He trains with the Iron Turtle. He trains with those guys, those wrestlers from Korea.
Who is the better wrestler in
Olympic wrestling? Koreans always medal.
Who is the better wrestler here? Kennedy is the better wrestler. Granted, he's not the better BJJ guy. He's not the better BJJ guy, but he's a better wrestler.
He's out of Nigeria. What, did he go to Nigeria and NCAA? He didn't fucking wrestle in college. You're Dawoon Chung, but you know what? Korean top teams got way better wrestling than Nigeria. African savage. When was the last time you heard of African meddling in wrestling? 0 times. You know what? Kenny Monday, back when I was in high school, he was an Olympic wrestler. He got beat once by a Korean in wrestling. Yeah.
This is now turned into a personalized T-shirt. I want you to spend some money when you fucking lose, motherfucker. All right. I want an expensive T-shirt.
You think that shirt you're wearing was free? That wasn't free. I'm spending money on this shit. You're wearing after, man, you know how much it costs to send that T-shirt to Canada? That shit is USA. It's like free. Canada, here's $30. Yeah, it's $30 to send it to British Columbia. We can send it to Seattle, Washington, which is only fucking 10 miles away from British Columbia for free. But as soon as you cross that border, it's $30. There you go, $30. Just send that fucking Khabib shirt to you. Get the fuck out of here with that. I spent Korea.
Okay, I'm the exact same motherfucker. All right, I have the exact same thing. Oh yeah, I can shit Toronto for fucking free, but no,
I checked out
1 hour over the border.
I checked out the exchange rate for the Thai baht because you paid for that Tiger Muay Thai T-shirt. It did legit come from Thailand. And you paid in baht, which is the monetary currency of Thailand, and it costs 1,500 baht, which is equal to roughly $45-50. So I really appreciate that. But you know what? That Khabib shirt you're wearing was pretty damn close to that same price. And that shirt that I made from Teespring, that should I don't know that one. I gotta track that one. I gotta track that because that shit I sent that before I sent the Khabib one. It's still not there. Anyway.
I've already picked your next T-shirt. By the way, it's a 4XL. We're all good.
It's got to be if it's from Asia. I'm only half Asian. I'm not 5'6", 130 pounds. That's not me. My white side takes over when I drink beer and eat.
Your white side.
My dad's like Ukrainian. My dad's like Odessa, like he's like who's that guy? Roman Delice almost, but not really. My dad's got blonde hair and blue eyes. He's definitely European, definitely. My mom, she's like, "Oh, American GI, me so horny." I'm just kidding. I don't want to disrespect my mom like that, but for real, he met my mom when he was in the army in Seoul, South Korea, and that's where I was born. I came over here when I was 3 years old. Anyway, enough about me.
By the way, going for the under, I got a fucking unit on the under, so I'm
That's a good play. It's plus 115 for under 2.5. That's on my paper. Let me show these good people my my show Capper comparison picks. Kennedy and Chukwu only had one pick. Clint from two Stat Diggers, Wheezy, Uncle Wheezy, and Clint from Pub Sports Radio Diehard Podcast. Everybody else picked down Chung. DFS, UFC Gambling Addicts, that's Leighton, James Lynch, Tajik Bey, and MMA Fortune Teller. All picked Daun Jung. His nickname is Seda, which I checked the, last time he fought, I checked out the interpretation of what the fuck that means. I think it means something like a rough kid, like a troubled teen or something fucking really weird. I forget what it was, but it was something odd. But anyway, Daun Jung, he's gonna wreck this dude. Now he's gonna wreck him by control time. He's gonna get a decision over Kennedy and Chukwu. Kennedy's Mr. Playing Possum. I'm gonna absorb your punches. Well, get ready to absorb some punches from Korean top team. Daun Jung's gonna own him.
No. I don't see
yeah, we did go. You know what? I went all in on Verna too. I can't bitch about. I can't complain about that. Verna Janarova. I thought she was gonna.
I'm very.
I lost. That was a T-shirt bet I lost to you, right?
Which one?
Verna Janarova against.
Yes, you did. Fuck, yeah, you did.
Yeah. But last week we broke even because I had Chris Barnett. I told you he did that spinny shit and he did that wheelhouse kick, fucking knocked John Vellante right the fuck out. And I noticed you changed your pick on Tapology too. I did. I noticed that. Look at this guy. He did a T-shirt bet on Fat Jean, and I talked him right out of it. Changed his pick on Tapology. Then you won another. Was it Shane Burgos, Billy Q? Did you take Shane Burgos?
Yeah, I did.
That was the other T-shirt bet. That why we broke even. That's why you didn't get a shirt, or that's why I didn't get a shirt because you won that one. You picked Shane Burgos, which I changed my pick on that one because I thought Billy Q was more handsome. What's next?
All right. So are we all set on that one? Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're taking the African Savage because of his great Nigerian wrestling. And I'm going to take Daun Jung, Korean top team, from his good Korean Olympic. Does Nigeria even have a Olympic wrestling team? Do they even compete in that event in the Olympics? I don't think last time I saw Nigeria get even in the qualifiers was in Neverwary 19 never. They never ever got into the qualifying rounds of wrestling, and that's why you're taking African Savage Kennedy and Chukwu to beat Daun Jung.
Way better hair. Yeah, I'm going after the fucking Nigerian guy. He's gonna empower the Usman power. He's gonna empower all the Nigerians that we have in the UFC, and he is just stepping up. Anyways,
you know what? You might be onto something because the Nigerians that are in the UFC are beast. Adesanya, beast. Ngannou, beast. Who else? Who'd you say just a minute ago?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of fucking Nigerian gangsters out there, man. Whole bunch.
Yeah,
and you know what?
I know.
This is just the beginning of the Nigerian start.
But you know what?
Anyways, next fight. Rafael Alvarez against Mike Diakase.
Oh, this one's a good one. It's kind of good. I'm taking the British guy.
You are, right. Yeah. Let's
talk about it.
Torn.
Mark Diakase. He the bone crusher. He's coming off that loss to Rafael Fiziev, American top team striking coach, or not American top team. I mean Tiger Muay Thai striking coach.
Yeah, but sorry. Fiziev is a fucking that's not
beast. He's a savage. That guy is the Thai he's like Armenian, not Turkish. I think he's Turkish. You know what? This is a little side note. Back in the day, there's this guy named George Killian, Armenian. He's close friends with the Shabazian brothers. Edmund and Leon. They're on the show. He's an Armenian guy. He owns like a fried chicken franchise or some shit. And he said, Rafael Fiziev, the Armenians, I know you're not listening, but the Armenians, there was like a Armenian genocide. You don't know about that. The Holocaust, the Jewish genocide, everyone thinks about that when you say genocide. Or they think of that other African country, Guyana, or what's that? They had a movie with that General Admin or some shit. But anyway, Armenians were genocided too by Turkish. And this dude, George, or what's his name? Something Killian. He had a show, like an MMA prediction show. And he said Rafael Fiziev was one of those like a political thing. Like he's a Turkish fucking he's pro genocide for the Armenians and shit. So he was totally going against them. But this dude, Rafael Fiziev, is the real deal. Striking coach for Tiger Muay Thai. And this Mark Diakiese went the distance with him, went to decision with him. And some people are saying Diakiese got robbed and should have won that fight. But because of the whole political stance on Rafael Fiziev, the judges went with the Ottoman, the Turk, I don't know, whatever you want to call him, that trains out of Tiger Muay Thai. And another thing, Mark Diakiese, he's had like a 2-year layoff since his last fight. He is training out of American Top Team, probably the best training facility in the country, in possibly the world. And he's got a 5-inch reach advantage over Rafael Alvarez. Rafael Alvarez, the turn, he's coming off a loss to Damir, what's his name? Ismagulov.
Yeah.
Ismagulov. But he's 4-1 in his last 5, so that's his only loss in his last 5. He trains out of Miami, Florida.
It's fucking Contender Series fucking wins. That doesn't count. And then
and didn't Rafael Alvarez, didn't he miss weight by like 2 weight classes before and cry on the scale?
Yes.
Like, I want to say over the summer, I remember seeing he like tried to weigh in at like 145 and he came in at like 158, he missed featherweight, he missed lightweight by 3 pounds. So he missed a total, and he started crying on the scales and shit. And the fight had to be canceled because he was fat. And plus, he got double-digit numbers. I'm all over Mike Diakiese. I have no problem taking him. Yeah, we're in agreement there. Let's see what these guys are. Diakiese is a very good counter wrestler and counter grappling. Alvarez will gas and go down. I agree. Alvarez, Rafael Alvarez does have that shitty gas tank. He's on the weak unleaded, not on the diesel.
Mark has heavy hands in the 3rd round too. Like, it's not like he doesn't let up. He gets stronger as it goes. We are talking about the small octagon as well. We're not going the big octagon. This is going to be, I'm all over Mark on this one. I'm not even going to try
another thing, though, but, not to play devil advocate or anything, but Mark Diakiese, he's British. So, the British don't compete in wrestling either. They compete about as much as Nigeria does in wrestling. They don't fucking compete in the wrestling Olympics. They don't have wrestling in Britain. And Rafael Alvarez, being from Brazil, you would got to think if he got a smart fight IQ, his game plan would be get that shit to the ground because Mark Diakiese's got holes in his grappling defense. He's got to. He's from Britain. He's from England. England don't know how to fucking wrestle. You can take the best English fighter, Tom Aspinall. He's not going to wrestle you. He'll fucking beat you up striking, but he's not going to wrestle you. Thankfully, Darren Till's like half Brazilian or some shit. He grew up in Brazil, so he's got that. But think of all the British British fighters. Paddy Pimblett, the hot prospect. Is he a wrestler? No, he's not a fucking wrestler. Does anybody out of Britain wrestle? Name one.
Why do you have me on here? You have me on here for what? For stats, facts, and locks.
And entertainment.
Thank you. Can we get to the stats, please?
Let's hear some stats, Dave. Let's hear some fucking stats. Let's hear some stats.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do
average. Takedown average per 15 minutes. What do you think? You want to guess?
Is it like
takedown average? Because this is what you're banking on. You're banking on him taking down.
2 point something.
Takedown average per 15 minutes.
2.5.
Zero.
Okay.
Zero. Absolutely fucking nothing.
So he doesn't go for takedowns.
Takedown accuracy, 0%.
Does he have any submission victories?
1.3 for every fucking 15. Come on now. There is no way Alvarez is taking this to the ground. He doesn't need to. So then we go to the strikes. Let's go to the strikes then. No, because it's not going to the ground because Alvarez has no fucking ground game whatsoever. So let's go to the strikes. Let's go to the strikes. Mark coming in. 3.08 strikes landed per minute. Alvarez, 2.01 strikes landed per minute. Striking accuracy, 39 and 46, pretty much the same. Strike absorbed, 2.79 for Mark, 3.71 for Alvarez. Alvarez is going to get the fucking lit up. Lit up. Defense is all the same. Doesn't matter. But come on now. Well, you know what? The only path to victory for Alvarez in this one is taking it to the ground, and that's not what he does. He doesn't have that in his repertoire.
You have a valid point, and plus he's a double-digit loss fighter. Am I right? He is. He's got 10 losses.
Yes.
But if you look, I'm looking at his Tapology right now. He's got wins: rear naked choke, guillotine choke, rear. He's got some like the cheesy ABC submissions 101.
Against who?
Babi Nazarov, Yaslandi Izcardo, Frank Carrillo, that was split decision. Samuel Pava, that's Julian Pava's older stepbrother. I'm just playing. I don't know who the fuck Samuel Pava is. I'm just kidding. You know Julian Pava though. Julian. Henan Silva.
I don't know, man.
I know. I'm on the same page with you two. I'm all over Mark Diakiese. I'm taking the British fighter for sure. But I gotta try to make an argument for the fucking contrarian.
I get it. And look, I'm a realist.
And look, Rafael Alvarez, only two people. It's your boy eBay's and Everything MMA, Mr. Monotone. They're both taking Rafael Alvarez. However, you take a look at who's taking Mark Diakiese. MMA Pick'ems podcast, MMA Guru, the other UK Nick Cap Guru, and MMA experts. His name is AJ DeVito. They're all taking Diakiese by decision, as well as am I. Dude, I have a ton of decisions on this card. For real. I got almost every all fights except every fight except for like 3 I have winning by decision. And yeah, all but 3 fights I got winning by decision. So it's a tough card. When you're picking by decision, that means it's a tough card to pick because decision could go either way, depending on. I've seen many robberies. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I just see a lot of these guys. The ground game's going to cancel out. The wrestling's going to cancel out, and it's going to get to stand up. And it all depends who has more forward power. And as in the first fight, Young does not do well when he fucking backs up. I just don't.
Who?
In your first fight,
Young.
Yeah.
Oh, are you still talking about Down, Chung?
No. I'm trying to move on. All right. Third fight. Courtney Casey versus Lyanna De Lima.
All right, this one's Kate. Courtney Casey's gonna destroy her. Even though Courtney Casey got a 500 record, 9-9, her losses, if you pull up her Tapology, her losses are to prime opponents. Where Lyanna Jojua, her whole records against cans. I'm just gonna pull that up real quick. I got Tapology open. I can't.
Yeah,
The
I got
Holiday
it.
Inn stream, the Wi-Fi is holding up pretty good. I haven't been interrupted or nothing. Haven't lost it. That's good. Better than the Capri Inn where I stayed last time. Anyway, Courtney Casey, Cast Iron Casey. She's got she's back-to-back losses, but guess who they're to? They're to JJ Aldrich, decent. Jillian Robertson, decent. And then she had a win against Mara Borello, submission win against her. And she lost to Cynthia Calvillo, also on this card, right? And then she had a win against Angela Overkill Hill. Now look at Lyanna Jojua She-Wolf. She might be Georgian, but that don't mean shit. She's coming off a loss to Miranda Maverick by TKO doctor stoppage because of the excessive bleeding. Miranda Maverick ripped her open.
She has loss.
She has a win against Deanna Belbita by submission. She just caught her in a submission armbar. Okay, but then before
I won a T-shirt on that one.
Did you win the T-shirt on that one?
I don't know. I just know that you're a Deanna Belbita fan, and I'm not.
Yeah, that's because she looks like one of my ex-girlfriends, Melissa.
I know.
Melissa has a little portion of my heart forever until I die. Anyway, Sarah Moras KO'd, ground and pounded her in round 2, I think. Then she has, before that, wins against these cans out of stupid places I've never even, like promotions that are in people's backyards and shit. I don't even know. But this girl, Lyanna Jojua, if you look at her, pull up her Instagram, the only picture of her in any type of training outfit is one that she's modeling, that she's just showing off her fat hips. She's not, you look at Courtney Casey, who's like, she's with, she's a husband to Drakkar, not so close to me. Yeah, exactly, Envy. How can you lose to fucking Sarah Morais by ground and pound too? I can understand maybe a submission, but yeah. And she is like, Lyanna's good at a lot of things, just not fighting. Yeah, I bet you. She's probably on Pornhub. I don't know. She probably got a member, like what do they call the members only or what, something only?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She probably got one of them. But anyway, Courtney Cast Iron Casey, boyfriend to Drakkar Close. They were out of MMA Lab. They left because Drakkar Close had some shit fit with Eddie Chow or somebody in the coaching department. But then they realized, yeah, you know what? MMA Lab, we were winning. We left them. I got pushed by Jeremy Stevens, and now I can't fight because I got pushed in the fucking face-offs. That's a whole different topic. But remember that Drakkar Close went into like after the weigh-in face-off, he got pushed by little heathen Jeremy Stevens, and the fight got canceled because he got whiplash. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
No, for real. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. How can you? And he hasn't fought since. He has no rematch, no fucking nothing since. So Courtney Casey's got to bring home the bacon. She's got to support that family because Drakkar Close, he ain't fucking doing it. You know? And she's like, all right, I got pushed by Jeremy, little heathen Stevens. I can't fight. We can go back to MMA Lab where you're doing better and you can train with Casey Kenny. Casey Kenny, they show in her Instagram, she has pictures of her all sweaty and shit sitting on the side of the mat and Casey Kenny sitting there. And they're both like within 10 pounds of weight. So I'm sure she's training with him, which is way better than Lyanna Jojua having pictures by a Lambo or in her evening gown dress going out to dinner to eat some lobster and steak and fucking give some rich dude head or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I gotta interrupt. Live betting NFL football. If you're going for the under,
yes, 3-3. I've been watching that on my side eye.
Come on now, man. I've got a unit under 40.
And look, I have Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown, Look at all these Ravens that live in Florida. Do you see that? That just had that prop up. They had a little prop up.
Under, man.
All these Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, they're playing at home because half of them live in Florida. Just Miami's just horrible. But anyway, it looks like they're going to cover. I know. I should have took that under bet that you said 3-3. What did you say? 40 under 43 minus 110.
46.5.
I have no action tonight on this game. I didn't put it in time.
I am pretty happy about my full unit bet under 46.5 with 2 minutes left in the first half. 6 points. I'm fucking happy.
Jojo looks like a Pokemon Cyndaquil.
Okay, yeah.
I like that Mba's a nerd. I like that you're a nerd. You know I like that. I'm attracted to that.
Oh yeah, not even close. Okay, can we move on, please? All right, we all got Courtney
not a bad, incredibly fit. She is very fit. I like her too. That's why Drakkar Close impregnated her, and that's why they got kids together. They're making little MMA fighters out of those kids.
I am going to wait for the face-offs, but I'm pretty much all in on Courtney Casey on this one as well.
Yeah, me too. That's easy, hands down. She's got the way better fight resume, like the people she's fought and lost to. Leanna Jojo has been up against. She's been a can crusher, and she's had problems against some of those cans. But look at all these 9-9. You can't. Every single person she's lost to, from now till 2015. Claudio Gadelia, Michelle Watterson as Karate Hottie, Felice Herrig, Cynthia Calvillo, Jillian Robertson, all these girls that and then listen to who she's beat. Randa Marcos, she's a veteran. Jessica Aguilar, Angela Overkill Hill. Yeah, you can't. Joanne Calderwood she had a loss to, but I'm just saying she's got way better resume. Lyanna Jojua posing in her dinner dress out by the Lambo and shit, and look at me on Instagram, and let's pull up her record, and she's fought and beat people I'd never. Tao Lee, Karina Vasilenko, 3-2. Tao Lee was 1-3. Victoria Shalimova, 2-2. Look at these girls she's beaten, and the people she's losing to. She lost to Zamzagalu Fazalanova, Na Liang. I've heard of Na Liang. She's in the UFC, I think, now. Miranda Maverick, of course, you all know her. Isn't that like P. Diz's fucking, Miranda Maverick trains at my gym in Virginia. P. Diz. First.
I haven't seen P. Diz in a while, man.
I know. He's fell off a little bit. He shows up once in a blue on like Vlad's watch-alongs, but it's been a minute. And look at even her Tapology picture. She's making a limp-ass muscle in her, like, she's got her I'm going to go to Applebee's for dinner tonight dress on, and she's got the stupid, what is that, lace under her top? She's got like a top with like lace arms and shit. She has no belly button. It's just a weirdo. She's going to lose. Courtney, Cast Iron Casey's going to kick her ass. That's for sure. I'm double down on that stuff. Yeah, you're right. Na Liang submitted her.
All right, next we got Shawn Woodson versus Colin Anguin.
Oh, this is my big underdog bet. Go ahead. You want to break it off? You want to intro it?
Oh, sure. Shawn Woodson, ranked number 44, going against Colin Anguin, ranked number 106. Slightly coming in as a favorite off of
slightly. That's a big favorite. He's like minus 300 something, isn't he?
He's huge. It's not even close. He has a, let me think, 4-inch height advantage. He's got a 8-inch reach advantage. Shawn Woodson coming out of Woolston Training Center, going up against Scorpion Fighting System. Have you heard of Scorpion Fighting System? No.
Anyways, yeah, they're out of aren't they out of Michigan? They're out of a suburb of Detroit.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
You know who fights out of
this-
there? Michel Pereira and Josh Parisian, the heavyweight. Though Michel Pereira, you know him, Mr. Flying Knees, jump off the cage. He fights out of Scorpion Fighting Systems. So yeah, I've heard of them. It's better than Shawn Woodson fights out of Wolves Den Training Center.
Oh, come on now. We got so
The
many
Wolves-
fucking guys coming to Wolves Den. No.
Wolves Den.
I'm not buying that.
Isn't that like a WCW wrestling tag team, the Wolves Den or some shit? Isn't that like back in the day professional wrestling tag team, the Wolves Den? Am I wrong or am I right? I think I'm right on that.
Thanks for coming out. All right. So the midget with a fucking huge reach disadvantage, Colin Anguin, coming out of Scorpion Fighting System, as you have fucking mentioned. All right, let's have a look at what he has on his record. Hang on a second.
Yeah, let's do that.
What do you got? You got Tapology open?
Sure, sure do. He's 4-1 in his last 5. He's coming off a loss to Melsik Bagdasaryan, who just knocked the fuck out of some dude last weekend. So he can't take shit from that. That was his UFC debut. Before that, he's all wins. He has all wins. He LFA, WXC, and then contender series. Nobody I know. However, this dude Colin Anglin, hot take here, hot info, hot pick tip. He wrestled D1 Michigan State Spartans. He wrestled in D1. You can't be a mediocre wrestler in high school and make it to a D1 wrestling team as a starter. Impossible. I was a halfway decent high school wrestler, and I made it to a community college wrestling team starter as I barely beat the guy in my weight class. But Colin Anglin, nobody talks about that because he fucking don't. Against Melsik Bagdasaryan, he got knocked out round 2. You know why he didn't get knocked out round 1? Because he used a little bit of wrestling. The thing is, this dude, if he can use his wrestling, he's got a path to victory. I know Shawn Woodson got the huge 8-inch reach advantage. That's 4 inches on each fist. But the dude, he's got a loss to Julian Juicy J.
Stop. What was his last fight?
His last fight was Youssef Zalal. Split decision victory.
Don't care. He won that. It was not a split. He won that fight.
So you're Mr. Recency biased. There you go. And that's why
Youssef Zalal is not a joke. Not a joke. Compared to all of Colin Angren's fucking wins, who have been over fucking nobodies.
Well, it's because he's starting out. He had his UFC debut against a beast in Melsik Bagdasaryan. Yeah. And people are like, oh, that dude knocked him out round 2. Yeah, but you know what? He did manage to make it through round 1. And Melsik Bagdasaryan can knock out fucking pretty much every featherweight if caught in the right position. I can put Melsik Bagdasaryan against Yair Rodriguez, and it'd be a good. Who would you take? Really? Yair Rodriguez is in the main event with Holloway. Who would you take? Melsik Bagdasaryan versus Yair Rodriguez. Who would you take right now? No, just hypothetically, Chudesno. Who are you going to take? Melsik Bagdasaryan or Yair Rodriguez? I'm not saying Max Holloway, huge favorite. Yair Rodriguez, Melsik Bagdasaryan.
Fuck.
Yeah, see what I mean? Just that you have to think that hard is making me. And that's who Colin Anguin lost to. Okay, so you can't really take shade from that. Shawn Woodson, he beat Youssef Zalal by split decision, but he lost to Julian Erosa by Darce choke. Showing me if it goes to the ground, a D1 wrestler against a striker, a boxer. Yeah, if it stays standing up, it's going to be Shawn Woodson all day. But Colin Anglin, if he has any type of fight IQ, he's going to get a single leg, double leg takedown and use his wrestling that he went to a D1 Division 1 NCAA championship wrestling school, Michigan State Spartans, and he's going to use that shit and get a control time victory by decision or a submission like Juicy J. Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to argue. I'm not arguing.
I'm just being the contrarian. But you know what? For real, I did take Colin Anguin. I'll show you. You're not stupid. Everybody took Shawn Woodson right there. Or yeah, Shawn Woodson.
I got Woodson too.
Shawn
but
Woodson. Belt betters. Welcome, Belt betters. Your boy Vlad, Tiger Bomb, both those dudes, Dev the dude, and his boy Sal. Everybody taking only person. A new guy, this way, a new guy, Blood Money MMA Bets, and me, because plus money, because I'm a DGen, and he's plus 275. Is that the line? I'm going to take the wrestler over the striker here at plus 275. I have to. It's just, it's just out of pure, I can't think of the word right now, but I have to take the wrestler over the boxer because I was a wrestler, I'm biased. So I'm taking Colin Anglin to get the upset victory over Charles. I'm going to bet it again right now just because I'm a fucking DJ and I'm getting mad, talking myself mad about it because he's getting so disrespected out of a bullshit boxer just because he got 8-inch. 8-inch doesn't mean he's got 8-inch on one hand. He means he's got 4 inches. That's this fucking much. He's got this much on each hand, which it doesn't matter if you're using your wrestling. That's just more leg you can grab onto. He's got 5-inch reach or height advantage too, I do believe. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up. I want to see the odds right now.
Colin Anglin
plus 275, plus
250.
I'm gonna put 10 and change on it just cause I'm Colin Anglin, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not arguing with you.
I know
I'm
you're
not
not
placing a bet, but I'm not arguing with you.
What's your pick on Tapology? Woodson?
Yeah, I'm going with the fave on this
That's
one.
what's gonna separate me and you from winner and loser on Tapology right there. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I'm going out on a limb. Yeah, Bout Better said it right. He is an accomplished D1 wrestler, but you know what? Just to be on that starting lineup for Michigan State, you have to have good skills. And look, MMA Lock of the Night is taken. That's Manpreet. Manpreet's taking Anglin too. So I'm not alone on this, which is awesome. There's somebody else taking him. I haven't watched Lock of the Night in a while. That's another Killian. What's his name? George Killian? Or the fuck's his first name? That's another Killian enemy. He's got that bet with CJ, that show, the channel with CJ Safdie called Prop You Up. MMA bet, like he does prop bets and shit. He stole that idea from that Killian dude. Just letting you know, FYI.
Okay.
Was that? Oh, is he in the red zone now? The Dolphins, are they gonna score? Oh, the flag on the play. 20 seconds left in the second.
Oh, that was nice.
Almost halftime. I think they're in the red. I think the Dolphins might be in the red zone, if I'm not mistaken.
That catch was on the 5-yard line or 4.5-yard line. Yeah, that's pretty nice. First and goal.
Look it. They're right there. They're going to score right here.
First and goal.
They're going to score. Tai Tuivasa throwing the dump pass. Oh, almost. So close. Look at that cornerback, Alvarez. No. He does one of these. No.
Oh, score is 3-3, looking like the
under 43.
Under looking
good
pretty good.
I should have took that. I should have took your advice on that, but I don't live bet football. It's just tough. I should have though. That's a good. And look, tied at halftime. If you took a first half bet on the Dolphins, you would have got plus money. for sure. Money line, Dolphins plus money first half. Anyway.
I'm okay with the under. Under 46.5.
Look, I have no idea who Anglin is. I really didn't either, except I did watch him get his ass beat against that Melsik Bagdasaryan. And then I heard listening to who was it? One of these cappers I listened to a ton of them, as you know. One of them said he was a Michigan State D1 wrestler, unaccomplished. Yeah, he didn't win any tournaments or anything, but still, just being a D1 wrestler in itself is an accomplishment. And Shawn Woodson, he looks like he's coming out of the Wolves' Den, out of Missouri, and he didn't. You know who wrestled at Missouri? Who just fought Gaethje last weekend? Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler wrestled at Missouri. But anyway, Shawn Woodson, he didn't wrestle. Much good. He didn't wrestle nowhere. He did some boxing somewhere. He's a good boxer, very good striker. That's why he's a big favorite. But Colin Anguin at plus 275, plus money. I already put money on it twice. What's next?
Wasting money. Anyways, next. Cynthia Calvillo against Andrea Lee. This is gonna be a quick one, right?
This is another easy bet.
Thank you.
Cynthia Calvillo. She's coming off a loss. She called out Jessica Andrade after a victory or something. She called her out and said, "I want to fight Jessica Andrade." Jessica Andrade said, "All right, I'll fight you and I'll knock you out in the first round." And she did just that. Yep. Cynthia Calvillo. Before that, she lost the unanimous decision to Caitlin Chukagian. But before that, she's got a win against Jessica Ai and then a draw against Marina Rodriguez, who you know has just been kicking ass, just beat Mackenzie Dern. So Cynthia Calvillo not looking bad for Calvillo. Andrea Lee, on the other hand, she's coming off a lackluster win against Antonina Shevchenko. La Pantera. Antonina Shevchenko, she choked her out, triangle choke round 2. Right? Am I right? You're looking at it, right?
Yeah, she got a triangle armbar.
Yeah, she had triangle, whatever. She got the triangle armbar or triangle choke, whatever she did. She got a triangle in round 2. She's 2-3 in her last, though. She lost to Roxanne Modafferi. And who else? And I know you hate Roxanne Modafferi. I don't know why, but you can't stand that girl. But anyway, Andrea Lee, KGB, she apparently seems to enjoy getting taken down and being on her back. Probably with she has a boyfriend that's in his name is Tony Kelly. He's gonna fight who's it, Randy Costa or some shit, I think he's fighting. But anyway, Andrea Lee, let me tell you a little tidbit I've heard from James Lynch. Andrea Lee.
MMA holes on here? You're kidding me. MMA holes are on here.
Wonderful. Look at that. Wonderful.
You gotta be kidding me.
Thank you for taking the time for jumping in on the
Are you seriously? Really? Moss, you got no business being on here. You're way too highbrow for us. with all due respect.
Look, Mbe trash talking Roxanne Modafferi. How can you lose to her? Because she's a grappler extraordinaire.
Seriously. Thank you, Mbe.
Yeah, BC Dave hates Roxanne Modafferi. I put money on her when she's the biggest plus money dog I ever picked and won money on when she fought that girl that had like a broken ankle or some shit. Was it she was like a plus 1,400. Oh, who was it? It was only like a half a year ago, 6 months ago. Now she's in bare knuckle. I know Paige. Is there a Paige? Paige Van Zant? No, it's not Paige Van Zant. It was somebody in the chat's got to know. But Roxanne beat this girl that had like a broken hand or broken. I know what she looks like. I just can't think of her name. Very pretty. I know about better. Who is it? Somebody Roxanne beat. She was a huge underdog, and I threw a hedge bet on her and cashed out, and that's when I fell in love with her. I'm like, I love fucking Roxanne Modafferi. But anyway, Andrea Lee lost to her, I think, I want to say twice, maybe. Did she? I'm going to pull up her Tapology. No, she's not twice, but she lost to Roxanne Modafferi. She lost to Lauren Murphy and Joanne Calderwood. But before that, she's got some decent wins. Ashley Evans Smith, Montana De La Rosa, and she, of course, Valentina's sister. But aside from, she did lose twice to Roxanne Modafferi. She lost way back in 2014 also. Angela KGB has no ground game. That's her. I think she enjoys being off on her back. I think she doesn't enjoy it, but she's complacent. She's fine with it. Macy Barber, thank you, Black Panther. It was Macy Barber. Roxanne Modafferi was plus 1,400 against Macy Barber. I took her on a hedge bet, put $10 on it. She cashed out $140, right? Yeah, $140 on a $10 bet on Roxanne Modafferi over Macy Barber because Macy Barber fought with like a broke foot or some shit. She fought with a broke bone some way. Yeah, blind woman with bad knees, 40 years old. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my Roxanne. That's my Roxanne. But anyway, Cynthia Calvillo should have a pretty. I'm confident she should have a pretty good win against Andrea Lee. Andrea Lee is just not. If like her weakness is her grappling, her ground game, and that's Cynthia Calvillo's strength. That's where she's best at. Standing up, which Calvillo is smart enough not to stand up and trade strikes with Andrea Lee. She's going to get it to the ground. She's going to win by control time and get a lackluster, boring ass, I'm going to eat popcorn and maybe fucking grilled cheese sandwich or something. I'm going to eat something while Cynthia Calvillo is going to get that win over Andrea Lee. No bet, but I do have Calvillo in a parlay already. So
really? Okay.
I do.
Just so you know, I'm all over Andrea Lee, TKO round 3.
Hey, let's do another T-shirt bet. This one, do it.
I actually have a T-shirt picked out for you, so I'm okay with it. I'm ready.
All right. We got a T-shirt bet already for another fight, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Which one is that?
We have a T-shirt bet for the first curtain jerker. Kennedy
Chung, Kennedy, and Chukwu.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write that. I gotta mark that down. I'm very.
They're fucking better because Chukwu's gonna win, and I'm gonna get a T-shirt.
No,
and
I'm getting a T-shirt. Dawoon Jung's gonna win me a T-shirt. T-shirt, but I'm gonna write that right on my sheet. T-shirt, like I already won it, and then what's this fight we're talking right now? Girl fight. You're taking Andrea Lee. I'm taking Cynthia Calvillo. T-shirt bet. T-shirt. There you go. So if I win both these, I get 2 shirts. If you win one, I win one. Neither one of us get a shirt. If you win both of them, you get 2 T-shirts. I'm ready to pay. I already got a couple T-shirts picked out for you.
Yeah,
I'm just ready. Set. Yeah, we're good to go.
Let's do it. All over that shit. Happily.
Look at Mbe's on my side. And you know what? Was there Calvillo called out Jessica Andrade. She called her out. You got to give her, even though she lost, you still got to give her some props for stepping up and calling out the toughest bitch in the fucking flyweight division. Jessica Andrade is the toughest bitch in the whole flyweight.
Back in a bit. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
What are you doing? You got a pinch of loaf? Anyway, I'm still with y'all. Modafferi will produce a UFC champion. Maybe she might give birth to one, and then 20 years from now, there might be, but she's not going to produce it from her fighting. Oh, you put a RD unit on Lee. Well, I mean, I guess she's a slight underdog if I'm right, according to my research. But I got to go with the experience on Calvillo. And like I said, Andrea Lee is plenty too complacent on her back. She's fine with being on her back, and I don't like that at all. So, and that's Calvillo's strength is her wrestling. Andrea Lee's strength is her boxing, and she's got a 5.5-inch reach advantage. I give her that. But Calvillo's smart enough. She's gonna bring this right to the ground. Andrea Lee's got garbage takedown defense. I don't know the exact stats. My stat guy just went go take a shit. But Andrea Lee got shitty takedown defense. I'll tell you that. Well, I might be wrong, but Modafferi is a great coach. Yeah, you don't have to be a good fighter.
Coach, that's about it.
Hey, you don't have to be a good fighter to be a good coach. My coach in wrestling was a horrible fighter, horrible wrestling coach. Like his record was horrible, but coach, he coached my community college, and in the summertime he coached Adirondack 3-star wrestling summer camp. He was coaching high school kids that extracurricular went on to win scholarships to like Citadel and Rice and shit. Anyway, back to this. So you're on what's her name? Andrea Lee. I'm on Calvillo. Yes. We got a t-shirt bet going on. That's good. I'm gonna show the people real quick what the cappers picked. Surprisingly, only one of them picked Andrea Lee. That was AJ DeVito. There he is.
Way to go, buddy.
But everybody else, not Vlad, but eBay's, Pick'ems, everything MMA and MMA Guru all picked Calvillo, as well as I. I'm going with the capper majority. I'm taking Calvillo by decision. We'll check again in face-offs, but I don't think it's going to change my opinion. Calvillo should knock this bitch into a decision victory. All right. Look, Modafferi's a legend, but I'm a simp to that shit. You can't be a simp to her. She's not the most attractive girl in the female MMA. She's not like even handsome like Jessica Andrade.
She's hot.
Who?
Lee. She's hot.
Oh, Andrea Lee, yeah. Modafferi he's talking about.
Oh God, no. Modafferi is the fucking goddamn it ugliest motherfucking.
She's not the ugliest. Come on.
Lesbian. God damn it.
She's not even a lesbian. Seriously. I think she's got a boyfriend. She's not even a lesbian.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not. Matter. She's got a boyfriend.
Who cares? I'm not gonna fucking judge on that fucking level, but Modafferi, not my. Yeah, let's fucking move on. Fucking.
What's next?
All right. Sorry, I apologize. Next, we got Tiago Moises versus Joel Alvarez. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a.
Yeah, this one I did. This one's a good one. Tiago Moises, he's coming off that loss to Islam Makhachev. He lost for rear naked choke round 4. Well, you know what? That's a kind of win for him because people did not expect him to make it to round 4 against Islam Makhachev. He's 3-2 in his last 5. Here's the kicker, though. His wins are impressive. Got a win against Bobby Green, who just knocked the fuck out of – who did he beat last weekend, Bobby Green? I lost money on him. I don't have my records here. Who did Bobby Green just beat last week?
Good.
Anyway, somebody knows. He also beat Fluffy Alexander Hernandez, who who beat the black belt hunter Rodolfo Vieira. I mean, Fluffy Alexander Hernandez is no joke, and this guy Tiago Moises beat him by unanimous decision, beat Bobby Green unanimous decision. He had an ankle lock against Michael Johnson. Is that Quick? Michael Quick Johnson, no longer in the UFC. However, still a decent fighter nonetheless. And they both have a common opponent lost to Damir Ismagulov. But here's the thing, Joel Alvarez, though, he's not got the same amount of experience in the UFC as Tiago Moises, but he's coming off a win, Alexander Yakovlev by armbar, round 1, as he should do. 4-1 in his last 5. Agreed, his opponent's not as good as the ones that Tiago Moises faced, but still, nonetheless, he's 4-1 his last 5, and his one loss was to Damir Ismagulov, just like Tiago Moises. They both lost. And here's the thing, Joel Alvarez has never been knocked down. Joel Alvarez, 6 inches taller and 6.5 inch reach advantage over the BJJ black belt from American Top Team, Tiago Moises. This is a very close fight to me to pick. Even the capper consensus show split. We got 3 cappers taking Moises, and 3 cappers the other way. 3 cappers taking Joel Alvarez. So it was a tie. I went with the underdog because of his height and reach. I'd taken Joel Alvarez because he's plus 208.
Last I checked,
2-1 underdog. That'll pay out nice. So I'm gonna take him in that. I mean, what do you got to say about this fight here?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just on my books, what do I have here? Tiago Moises minus 250, Alvarez plus 200. And I hate to say it, that's pretty much going to sum it up for me. The problem with Alvarez, the problem with Alvarez, takedown average 0, takedown accuracy 0, takedown defense 0. I can't even put the stats up to him. Everything else pretty much lines up the same.
What about striking?
Everything lines up the same. Strikes landed per minute. Moises comes in at 2.49. Alvarez comes in at 2.84. Accuracy 37% for both of them. Strikes absorbed per minute 3.81 compared to 3.31. I'm not even gonna fucking fade all that shit. The only stat that makes a difference on this one, takedown average, and Alvarez has nothing, and I mean 0 here. The path to victory seems pretty simple for Tiago Moises. I don't know whether it's going to be within distance, but I definitely see this thing going down the ground. I see ground and pound. I see a lot of domination.
Are you sure about that? You think it's going to, like I said, Joel Alvarez, never been knocked down. You think he's going to want to go to the ground? I think he's got, what's his takedown defense?
You're talking about a Brazilian going against a Spaniard.
Just a question. What is his takedown defense? Just a quick question.
Takedown defense for Alvarez?
Yes.
0%.
It's because he's never been nobody tried.
0% takedown defense on 4 fights, and that is Yakovlev.
So that means he's been taken down. Has he been taken down a lot?
Yeah, he has.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
I mean, the path to victory is a Moises takedown domination for 3 rounds. I've got on my Tapology, I've got Moises by decision. I don't see Alvarez getting knocked out in this one. I don't see him getting submitted, but I do see Tiago Moises just dominating this whole fucking fight for 15 minutes. And he's got no issues with it. He's got the cardio. He's got everything he needs to do.
I just can't get over that big height and reach advantage. It
doesn't mean much when you're on your fucking back, does it? It doesn't mean anything when you're on your back. I don't care how much height and reach advantage you have when you're fucking flailing from your back. I don't get it. No.
How come you didn't say that during the Andrea Lee breakdown? Because she does the same shit. But you're taking her though. But now come Joel Alvarez because he's a dude. You're like, oh, you're gonna do off your back. What's Andrea Lee gonna do off her back against Calvillo? Same fucking shit. Your argument. You're being a hypocrite. You're
Alvarez
contradicting
has
yourself.
Zero takedown average, and zero takedown defense. He is not going to be there on the ground. He's got nothing. He will get dominated on the ground, guaranteed, 100%. And if there's a path to victory here, it's going to be on the ground. It's going to be domination.
Oh, look at Embe. He's Ryan Hall. You love Ryan Hall. He's the Ryan Hall plus 6 inches. He's Ryan Hall.
So sexy. Yes, I like Ryan Hall.
He's Ryan Hall alpha male though. The alpha version of Ryan Hall plus 6 inches. That's what Joel Alvarez is. Tiago Moises is.
Embe, you're fucking horrible. Jesus Christ, Embe. Fuck me.
But
really?
You know what? No, you're warranted. I'm not going to t-shirt bet this or anything. You're warranted. You should. Moises should win. He's a heavy favorite, minus 245. But I'm going out on a limb. I'm taking Joel Alvarez as my underdog pick. One of my big underdog picks on the night. And he's plus 210 right now. It moved. It was at plus 208. So a little bit of money's coming in on him. Not much, though. Not enough to move it that much. But yeah, I'm going to take Joel Alvarez as one of my underdog picks of the night. Taking him. I think he's going to use his reach and keep the striking, keep his standing. He's not going to get taken down. I know his takedown defense is 0, but I think I don't know. I got faith in the Spaniard. I think he's going to win this. But good. We're different on this. We'll see how they look at the weigh-ins.
Exactly. Yes. We will.
Yeah, they look tomorrow
after the weigh-offs or after the weigh-ins.
Yeah. What's next?
Yadong Song versus Julio Arce.
Oh, you already even know. Song. You already know I'm taking Yadong Song in here. But Julio Arce, there is an argument for him. There is, because Julio Arce is not bad. However, Yadong Song, 23 years old. He's just a phenom. He's just a prodigy. He's been fighting since he was like 17 or some shit. And he's 23 now with a record of 17-5-1. That's impossible. Julio Arce is 17-4. He's got less fights, yet he's 32. You know what I'm saying? And I know Julio Arce is coming from Tiger Schulman, which is North Jersey facility. Yadong Song, Team Alpha Male. So the judges are going to be hearing Uriah Faber saying, oh, you got this. And he's in the judge's ear. The judges are right by the cage. They hear all that shit. And Uriah Faber, he's a big popular favorite coach type dude. So the judges hear Uriah Faber telling Yadong Song, oh, you're kicking his ass. You got more significant strikes. Just keep doing what you're doing. They're going to hear that. It's going to go to decision. Even if Yadong Song shouldn't win, he's going to get a robbery. He's going to win this fight against Julio Arce unless Julio Arce manages to knock him out, which is possible. He ended Andre Ewell round 2, last fight he had with him. And he does have that ability. He's got 3-inch reach, and he's got that knockout ability. Julio Arce can strike. But I'm going to take the younger, like better cardio, Yadong Song. He's coming off a win against Casey Kenny, split decision, but still nonetheless he got the win. He's 3-1-1 his last 5. His one loss was to Kyler Phillips. You know, I had him on a drunken dream. And he's got a draw against Cody Stamann. Cody Staman's no joke. He had the kid brother that died of cancer, and he beat Brian Boom Kelleher like the day after he died, which is phenomenal, which is awkward even talking about it. But still, Cody Stamann, decent fighter, and that's a draw. So Yadong Song is capable, and I think he's going to get it done over Julio Arce. What do you got in this fight?
Oh my goodness. I'm all over Yudong's song on this one. I'm all over the Kung Fu Monkey. I like the fact that he only fought about 2 months ago. That's a big thing for me. And I get it. I've been fading Chinese fighters this whole time. But Julio, you know what? I get it. I don't like his loss against Hakeem. I
Hakeem
don't
Dawodu?
Yeah, I don't like his loss there. And that was a long time ago. I mean,
It's Hakeem Dawodu's Nigerian, isn't he?
Yeah, besides his win against Andre Ewell, before then, we're talking about like 2 years ago before his fight. He's just been out of the game for so long. I think it's inconsistent. I don't like the fact that he's 12 years older. Doesn't help me at all. I like the fact that Yadong Song is fighting out of Team Alpha Male. I like his last fight against Casey Kenny, even though it was a split decision. I think it was a unanimous decision. His loss against Kyler Phillips, I get it.
Oh my God, the Dolphins are winning.
Yeah, but it's only 6-3.
Still, they're up. And how many points? They're plus how many points if you took the spread?
They are under 46.5. That's all I care.
Yo, you got to cash that. You're good with that. But I'm saying if you took a side, I didn't even put any money on this game, but I'm going for the underdog. I always do.
On this game, under 46.5. We're at 9 points in the third. I should be good. You guys really need to watch my picks. Anyways, point being, I kind of like your Dong Song on this one. I'm fading Julio. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's where I'm all over your Dong Song.
All right, we agree on this. I got on Tapology, I got him winning by decision. What did you pick method of victory?
Same thing.
Good. All right, we're even on that. You think he's a potential parlay piece?
He's pretty safe. Yeah, I agree.
I would say so. Safe. And the odds aren't too crazy, so he'll get us some plus money. I'm gonna put a little star next to his name as a potential parlay piece. What's next on the card?
Yeah, for sure.
What's next?
Miguel Albiezza versus Chaos Williams.
Ooh, boy, fire. This one's hot. Call the ambulance. Call the fire department. Because this is a fire fight. This is going to be a banger. These guys can bang. I like Colin Williams, Chaos. His real name's Colin or Kalin or something weird. One of those like a white name with a black twist. Kalin Williams, but he renamed himself Chaos, the Ox Fighter. I don't know. Ox seem like peaceful animals. Doesn't look like they want to fight. Go ahead, refill. Chaos Williams, Kalin, whatever you want to call him. Ox Fighter. He's coming off a win against Matt Semmelsberger. Unanimous decision. Matt Semmelsberger is like a middling welterweight. Not great, not shitty. Just right there in the middle, kind of like a journeyman, if you will. Chaos Williams is 4-1 in his last 5. The only loss in that last 5 is against Mikael Tejada, the flying kick guy from Scorpion Fighting Systems, which you didn't even know about earlier. But Michelle Tejada beat Chaos Williams. What is that? Was that the White Lightning? Was that the vodka?
No.
What brand is that? What is that? I can't read the brand name. Bombay Bay?
Sansan.
I thought maybe. Okay.
You guys don't have San vodka?
I never heard of it. We have Tito's.
Well, yeah, Tito's is fucking. I used to
That's what
buy
we drank
Tito's and it
tonight.
was fucking
Tito's.
cheap vodka.
Tito's is not cheap.
It
Tito's is
used to
top
be.
shelf. Tito's is homemade. That's small batch vodka, and it's top shelf. Tito's is prime, the best. Anyway, Colin Williams, he's fighting out of Murcielago MMA. You know who fights out of that? Jaquin Buckley, known for his Impa Kasangane spinning back heel kick knockout. But anyway, Chaos Williams, like I said, he got that loss to Michel Pereira. He's coming off a win against Matt Semmelsberger. 2.5-inch reach advantage for the 2-year younger Chaos, Colin Williams, Ox Fighter. Now, Miguel Behaza, Carmel Thunder. Ooh, it sounds like a porn name, doesn't it? Carmel Thunder. But anyway, he's coming off a loss to Santiago Ponzinibbio, unanimous decision. But that fight was like fight of the year. That fight went back and forth. Both those guys were throwing big bombs, haymakers, just trading punches. It was a good fight. It even won him a UFC 3-fight contract after a loss. Now, if you're getting a loss and a contract after a loss, that means it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good fight.
I think,
no, it was.
I think they both got the $50,000 fight of the night cash thing. I think they both got it that night, to be honest with you. 4-1 in his last 5 from Miguel Behaza. 2-inch height advantage, even though he's missing on the reach advantage. He fights out of Colby Covington's place in MMA Masters down in Miami, Florida. Carmel Thunder, Miguel Behaza, the more technical fighter. Chaos Williams, I think he's got a little bit more pop in his punch. Like if he connects, they hurt a lot more. But Miguel Behaza, more technical. He's going to have more significant strikes. They're just not going to hurt as much as Chaos Williams. That's why this fight is kind of tough to pick if it stays standing. However, I'm in opinion, if it goes to the ground, I have to give the advantage to Miguel Behaza.
Yeah.
Because, that's why I'm leaning Miguel Behaza in a very close fight, but I'm going to lean him by decision. What's your take on this shit?
Shit. I've got Behaza by decision as well. Fuck. Yeah, no, you know what? His last fight, I get it. It was 5 months ago against Santiago Ponzinibbio. I'm not going to say that right. Even if I was sober, I couldn't. Before that, I mean, the guy hasn't lost in a long, long time. Chaos, I get it. Chaos is decent. He's coming off a win as well against Matt Semmelsberger, which, you know what? I wasn't too impressed by. His loss against Pereira, also not too impressed by. So Chaos, I get it. Your last 2 outings have not been impressive. And before that, it was over a year ago, and I don't remember the fucking context. So to be perfectly honest with you, I'm all over Miguel Behaza as well.
Me too.
I've got him in a decision. Comfortable in a parlay as well.
I will tell you something. I got to be honest, and this is not racist or anything, but there's like a big brain bubble in my head. I always mix up Chaos Williams and William Knight. I don't know. Maybe they look similar. Maybe because they're both kind of muscle bound, and they both black as midnight, and they're both like same. I don't know, but I'm not being racist or anything. For real, some of my best friends are black, but Chaos Williams and William Knight, I get those guys confused. Like I fuck it up in my head. It's just like something going on up here that I like. Their Tapology pictures, maybe they're similar. I don't know. But
William Knight is way more jacked, by the way. Just put out there.
I don't know, but I would like to see are they the same weight class? I would like to see them fight each other. Just like same thing with Alexander Romanov and Marcin Tybura. They're like the same people to me because their finishing move is that King Kong ground and pound hammer fist.
Yeah.
They're both from like Poland or fucking Romania or some shit. They're both like, I get them confused. Like someone says, "Oh, Marcin Tybura," and in my head I'm seeing a picture of like Alexander Romanov, but I know it's not. But they're kind of the same guy with two different names. It's fucked up. I know I'm drinking right now and I'm just talking out stupid, but it's
better.
just
I'm there.
But I don't know. I think
I'm there.
Miguel Baeza has probably better fight IQ. I think he's the more technical fighter on the feet. And if it does go to the ground, he's going to have the wrestling advantage, I think, and the submission, like grappling advantage. I'm going to take Miguel Baeza by decision. I'm going to put a star by it. I'll put that in a parlay too. I'm kind of confident at minus 130. That's not very bad odds. That's very friendly odds. I think it's a little too close. I think he should be like a minus 150, maybe 160, 200. Who knows? But Miguel Baeza, I would take him to beat Chaos Williams 8 out of 10 times. If they fought 10 times, you know what I'm saying? Or 80 out of 100 times if you want to be stupid with it.
I'm just looking at my odds for him right now. Minus 138. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I like minus 138.
About better. You know what? I have other fights with you. Don't worry. I got your info on that fight's off. Roman Dolidze's off. I'm sorry. That one we went. Remember, you found out was canceled before I did. I have your info on Shawn Woodson, Colin Anguin. We already did that. Yudong Song, Julio Arce. We did that. You picked Yudong Song. You picked Shawn Woodson. But you know what? I do have your picks for the main, co-main, and feature fight. So don't worry about better. I did watch your shit. I just didn't write down your picks on every single fight. You want to go ahead? Go ahead. Tell me what you got. You got Baeza and a parlay. Is it risky? Not. I think everything's risky in this. It's a fucking MMA game. But you know what? I got Baeza. I'm confident with it. Dave's got Baeza. We're putting him in a parlay. We're gonna put him in a parlay. Don't you worry about that one bit. I'm confident with that. I'm fading Chaos Williams. I think he's just too muscle bound. I think he's gonna gas out. Oxygen, muscles causes cardio, gas out, middle of the second round. Third round, he's going to be a walking zombie. Baeza is going to get a decision by significant strikes and control time. What's next?
Oh, shit. Next, we've got, oh, my goodness, Felicia Spencer versus Leah Letson. And I really hope this is a quick one.
That's a feature fight. Isn't that like the feature fight, the fight before the co-main?
It's a main card featherweight. It's not the main one.
We covered everything else.
It's
because the fucking Roman Dolidze Kyle Dawkins is off.
So it's just before the co-main event.
Yeah, we're good. We're getting in. We got 3 fights left. Yes.
Correct.
Yes. All right. Felicia Spencer, phenom, coming off a loss to Norma Dumont. But who did Norma Dumont just beat like last week? Aspen Ladd. And you know who Leah Letson is? She's the Wish version of Aspen Ladd. Look at Leah Letson. If you order the Aspen Ladd from Wish, you'll get Leah Letson. That's what you get in the mail when you order Aspen Ladd from Wish. That's what you get. Okay, Leah Letson Nidas. She's coming off a win back in 2018. She's been out of the fight picture.
I know. It's a while ago, eh? It's a long time ago.
She's coming off a win against Julia Stoliarenko. Julie Stororenko's got one move, and that is an armbar. If she can't get an armbar, she's gonna lose. Check out her fucking Tapology. All her wins are by armbar. If she can't land that armbar, she loses. Okay, so that's Leah Letson beat her by split decision because she couldn't get to that armbar. Okay, she's 4-1 in her last pro fights. However, she's coming out of Ultimate Fighter, so she doesn't have, in her defense, featherweight 145 for females. I think there's like a total of 5 girls in the division. It's like Felicia Spencer, Norma Dumont, Leah Letson, Megan Anderson, and Amanda Nunes. And Amanda Nunes, she's like she got like belts in 3 different weight classes or some shit. But anyway, featherweight is just weird. There's nobody in there. There's, for real. You can't even find, even if you search UFC featherweight, whatever, like top 10, they don't even got top 10. Just, it says Amanda Nunes champ. That's all it says. You can't even find people. But anyway, Leah Letson, out of the fight game, I heard 2 different stories. I heard one, it was an injury and she's recovering. That's why she didn't fight since 2018. I heard another story. She's a U.S. Air Force. She was in the Air Force and she was in the military during that time. What?
No, I'm just watching the chat.
Oh. But anyway, I heard Leah Letson, she missed that time because she was doing Air Force shit. Like, today's Veterans Day, by the way. So I guess she was.
It's
same thing here. Canada. Has Canada even got Veterans Day? Have Canada
That's
even
why
been in a war? Have you guys even been in a war? You just give support troops in the big wars. Here, U.S. is in a war against Vietnam. Here, we'll give you some troops. Here you go. But anyway, Leah Letson, Air Force veteran. She does have a 1-inch height, 3-inch reach advantage. What? Don't worry. There's no national pride here. This is a fucking live stream about MMA. I don't care if you're from Canada or from Guam. It doesn't even matter. Okay. She's a BJJ purple belt. Not bad. But Felicia Spencer is a BJJ black belt. Felicia Spencer is coming off split decision loss to Norma Dumont, who just not knocked her out, but win a definite, confident decision over Aspen Ladd, who kept fainting the whole fight and getting yelled at by her coach slash boyfriend. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Remember that? Her coach slash boyfriend's like, "What are you doing out there? You're not even throwing punches. You can't fake the whole fight." And she was just faking the whole fight. Say, "I want you to go out there and give me some more aggression." She didn't do that shit until like the last minute of the 3rd round. That's when she turned that switch. And the whole fight, she just like fake, like shadow boxing. Like, what are you doing? Thankfully, I picked Norma Dumont and got that fucking slight favorite plus money because I put her in a parlay. But anyway, we're talking about Felicia Spencer. Felicia Spencer is gonna beat the shit out of this girl, Leah Letson. That's what's gonna happen. Felicia Spencer's gonna beat her, and Leah Letson's gonna lose.
That's not nice at all.
Yeah, and she's probably gonna win by decision though, because it is a female fight. And Leah Letson's Air Force. That means she's not gonna get knocked out. She's gonna be durable to stand and bang, but she's gonna lose the decision to Felicia Spencer. What you got?
I've got a knockout round 2
for Felicia Spencer.
Yeah.
Oh, if you said Leah Letson, I would have to stop this show right now. I have to be like, I'm sorry, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I can't have him on the show anymore. But I agree with you. If anyone taking Leah Letson, good for you, good on you. But she's a plus 260. That's a female fight. Anything can happen in a female fight, but yeah,
no.
smart play
KO.
is.
Within
But there's
distance.
no value. There's no bet here at all.
No,
She's minus
definitely not.
like 300, right? Minus 330 or some shit. What do you got in your books?
Hang on. Give me a second. Jesus Christ.
You used to get religious with it.
Spencer. Oh, minus 334 or plus 250.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. Fuck it. What's Felicia Spencer by decision? Minus something? Minus 110?
Felicia Spencer by TKO, DQ, or submission?
No,
plus
by
200.
decision. By points. She's not going to win. She's going to knock her out. I told you, Air Force. What's
if
her
you knock her out? Plus
what you
200.
just said? Right. What's by points? Decision.
Oh,
minus 110. Minus
plus 110.
Plus 110. Still not worth a shit. I might put her in a parlay, but that's about it. She's not no value in that fight. Leah Letson, you know what? I'm gonna eat some popcorn and root for the underdog there, but I'm not taking any. There's no money going on in that female fight for sure. Let's go to the co-main event.
I am putting a scratch-off bet on Felicia Spencer by KO, TKO submission, plus 200.
Look at the chat. The chat is awesome. Spencer can sub this random Uber driver. You know who else was an Uber driver? Who's the girl? She's like Mexican. She was off for like 3 years for a steroid abuse, and she won a robbery victory against what's her name? It's like, oh man, it's right there too. I can picture her. She's got long beaky nose. She beat she had a robbery victory. She was off. She missed like 2 years or 2 or 3 years for suspension for like PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, and she was definitely driving Uber for real. Driving Uber. Lisa Penne, or is there not or something Penne? Who's her first name? What's her first name? Her last name? Jessica. Jessica Penne. Do you know Jessica Penne?
Yeah.
Jessica Penne, for real, got a fans only page so she can show her little ass cheeks and shit. And she was driving for Lyft, not even Uber, like Uber, the Wish version of Uber. Lyft, Lyft. She's driving for Lyft and doing her little fans only page. That's how she was surviving during her suspension, because USADA said you're taking too many steroids. And she came in. I picked against her. She won a robbery victory against somebody like it was like a Lupe Godinez or somebody that I really liked that should have won but didn't. Anyway, man, Jessica Penne, fuck her. I'm gonna fade her every time I can. But anyway, back to this. I was thrown off because Mbaye was like, "Oh, look, now this is better than Uber." I don't know. I just drive drunk. So I'm just fucking with you. I don't really. Tonight I had a designated driver. One of the guy in my crew, Korean guy, his name is Dongyel Park. He drank water and tea so he can drive our drunk asses home tonight. I'm very responsible. But otherwise, Lyft is not better than Uber. Uber will pick me up in Amish country and take me home if I have to. But anyway, where we at? Moving on. Can we talk about Big Ben now?
This is where we're at now, yes. Big Ben versus Marcos Rogerio De Lima.
Yes. This is the big question. Everybody was pretty much in the Capra comparison show, which I didn't do. I did write notes though. Everybody was on Big Ben. Bout better, big supporter of Big Ben. Bleed MMA, Hype Check, Prediction Guru, Perfect Parlay Pursuit, all those fucking guys. Nobody picked Marcos Rogerio De Lima. However, that is untrue. Clint from Pub Sports Radio Die-Hard MMA podcast, Clint put like 3 units on Marcos Rogerio De Lima because he said Big Ben at 40 years old is flat-footed. He's lost a little bit of pop in his punch. He's fighting like an old man. Marcos Rogerio De Lima, 36, which that's why it fucks me up. If he said 26, I would have been like, oh, yeah, Marcos Rogerio De Lima got a big age advantage. But 36, that's not – I remember when I was 36 and 40, I was like pretty much the same guy. You know, there's not like a big difference. The thing is, Marcos Rogerio De Lima, he's fighting on ATT, but he's not one of those guys that like he's not getting better because he's past his prime. 36 is closer to 40 than it is 30.
Whoa. I mean, come on now. Like, we're talking 2 guys coming in at 265 pounds. There is a definite difference between De Lima at 265 and Rothwell at 265. Like, come on. Really?
Yeah. You know what the difference is? Rothwell's made $1 million fighting. Marcos Rogerio De Lima's probably at fucking check his Tapology. What is that? Has he made any money fighting? Where you check the Tapology of Ben Rothwell, who owns his own training facility and has been doing this shit, and he's made over $1 million. Let me pull up this fucking clown, Rogerio De Lima. Let me pull this clown up. Oh, look, I'm going back too far. Okay. Rogerio De Lima, he's coming off a win against Crochet King, Maurice Green. That's nothing. Maurice Green, like, you know, we've been clowning on him for a while.
There we have.
He's 3-2 in his last 5. Okay. He lost to Stefan Struve by triangle choke in round 2. And he lost to OSP by Von Flue, but everybody loses to OSP by Von Flue. Okay, let me pull it up here. Marcos Rogerio De Lima. Look at the guy's got like painted on eyebrows. It's so weird. Both these guys got bald heads. They're both 265. Ben Rothwell got 3-inch reach, 3-inch height, 5-inch reach advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna pull up.
I get it.
Let's pull up this Pizzao. Let's pull up this guy's record. Okay, 36. So he's not a spring chicken. He's not as old as Ben Rothwell, but he's not a spring chicken. He lost to Alexander Romanov, forearm choke. Forearm choke. That means Alexander Romanov put his weight into his forearm, drove it into his neck, and the dude tapped. I mean, that's not even like a legit choke. That's like a bar fight choke. That's what you do to subdue a fucking drunk guy at a bar, is put your forearm in his neck. Stefan Struve gave him a triangle choke. He beat Ben Sassoli. And who else did he beat? Adam Wazorich. I don't even know who that guy is. Lost to OSP. PB Jeremy Kimball. Jeremy Kimball, I have heard of him. But then before that, lost to Gadzamuradov Antagulov. Beat Clint. He's been on a trade in wins and losses, back and forth. Win, loss. He's one of those pattern fighters. And you know what? He's coming off a win. That means the next one, if you're a pattern fighter going with the pattern, should be a loss. And he will lose this fucker to Ben Rothwell. Ben Rothwell maybe getting old, but heavyweight, you can fight. And look at fucking Glover Teixeira's 42. Light heavyweight champion of the world, Glover Teixeira. So Ben Rothwell, you can't knock him for being 40 years old. At heavyweight, you can definitely fight after 40. There's fight after 40. Marcos Rogerio De Lima, he's decent, but he's not. When it comes to fighting somebody with 39 wins, 39. I didn't fucking make that up. 39 wins. He's Marcos. Yeah, Ben Rothwell all day. He might be war torn and weathered from fighting, but the dude's still a beast. He's still smart. He's making the money in the business. He's already made over $1 million. His career disclosed earning $1,037,000. They had to put that 37,000 in there just to make sure he's made over $1 million. Marcos Rogerio De Lima, career earnings 29 grand. He's made 29 grand. He makes half of what I make a year in fucking fighting in his entire career. Yeah, I'm gonna take the millionaire and Ben Rothwell over Marcos Rogerio De Lima. I'm confident with that. Clint, Diehard MMA Podcast, he's saying 2 or 3 units on De Lima, but because Ben Rothwell's flat-footed and he's not the same fighter as he was 10 years ago, he might not be, but he's still got enough to get it done. What's your take on this?
Oh, man. Sorry, Ben. I'm fading you huge. And you know what? I'm just going to go to the stats. Strikes landed per minute, 3.71 compared to 3.24, pretty much the same. Accuracy, 42 for Rothwell, 54 for Lima.
That's
takedown
close.
average, 0.68 versus 1.14. So I'm leading.
Favorite. Who's got more?
De Lima.
He's at the 1.1 or
1.14 compared to 0.68.
But takedown average, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, keep coming with these stats. I love them.
Takedown accuracy, 35% for Rothwell. De Lima, 66%. So I'm telling you, man.
Oh, all right. You might be picking. You might be
lean De Lima. I mean, and I appreciate Rothwell's age, experience, and all that shit. I get it, but the stats are leading De Lima huge. And I mean,
let me show you something. Bout Better too. He's on here. Well, look, Bout Better, Lead, Hype Check, Pred Guru, Perfect Parlay Pursuit. Everybody's on Ben Rothwell. Full Capra consensus. Not a fucking single soul took Rogerio De Lima. Bout Better, you said Ben Rothwell. Why would I by decision? Why would I write that down if you didn't? He's saying I'm wrong. Did I not listen to your thing right?
De Lima is at a plus 130 right now.
Real News MMA on De Lima.
I like that plus 130.
Good for you. I'm taking the old man Ben Rothwell MMA in Kenosha, Wisconsin, with a 3-inch height, 5-inch reach advantage. Here's the deal: Marcos Rogerio De Lima, like he's not gonna be able to ragdoll this. Ben Rothwell's bigger, 3 inches height, 5 inches reach. They're both 265, pushing the weight limit. Marcos Rogerio De Lima, his win. Maurice Green is thin. He's like a taller, lengthier, wonky eye, crocheted fucking king, mediocre heavyweight. Yeah, he's gonna beat him.
Come on now.
Come on. But look at when he goes against bigger guys. Stefan Struve, taller. He got choked out. Triangle, round 2. So when against OSP. Ovin St. Pierre. Ovin St. Pierre's no spring chicken. He's got to be old. He's got to be 40, isn't he? I don't know.
Okay, so let's
round
agree.
2.
let's agree we need to watch the weigh-ins and the face-offs before we make this decision because it's close.
That's fine, but I've already took. I'm taking Ben Rothwell. I'm taking him again. I didn't do a show on this, but I have to still put in this parlay. That's why we're doing this show now. Good for you. Good.
I'm taking De Lima. KO round 2.
Ooh, one T-shirt bet. I can get you one like
Stop. We're okay. We got what?
I can get you. We do have 2 right now, but they can cancel each other out. This will be a tiebreaker. Then somebody will be getting a T-shirt.
No. Okay. So first of all, stop. I want to see the weigh-ins and the face-offs.
Oh, touchdown! That looks like Waddle from the. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Let's look at. Hold on. Let me look at this play. The Dolphins. They're in the red zone again. Oh, okay, that was pass interference. Stop. No wonder. That was pass interference.
Under 46.5 for a unit seems to be good. Oh, flag? Oh, flag.
Yeah, that was pass interference for sure. On Ravens, for sure. He was definitely blocking that shit. Like blocking his. Well, look, they're first and goal. Dolphins are going to score. They're going to win this game. Well, not that play. They got stuffed there. Look, this is like a watch along for the Dolphins versus Baltimore / discussion about Marcos Rogerio De Lima getting his ass beat by Big Ben Rothwell.
Not happening. No, not happening.
Put a T-shirt on it. Let's put your money where your mouth is.
Shit.
This will be a tiebreaker. Last week, what happened? Nobody got a T-shirt because we both won one. This will be somebody this week. Somebody will get a T-shirt. Even if like you win one, you might win 3 T-shirts. They're gonna have to wait. It's gonna be like a month apart. But you don't know. But I might win 3 T-shirts. Or maybe I'll just send you the same shirt in 3 different colors.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And
I love this. I fucking love this one. This is my daily routine now. Seriously.
All right, let's yeah, I'm going with Ben Rothwell. You're going with the younger Marcos Rogerio De Lima. Let's move on to the main event. This one, I think this one is ridiculous to even cover because I've only heard like one person out of all the people I've listened to pick Yair Rodriguez over Max Holloway. I legitimately did hear one person pick him, but everybody else is, and Max Holloway is the biggest favorite on the card. What's his odds at right now?
Oh, minus 700 last time I checked.
That is so disgusting. That is ridiculous. Right? Yeah. I'm taking them. You're taking them, I'm sure. Max Holloway should win. He should win by decision, by significant strikes. That Calvin Kattar, he got like 400 and something significant strikes against him. That was, if you take every other fight on the card and combined it, you don't get 400 strikes. And Max Holloway did that by himself against Calvin Kattar. He was toying with the guy. He was like talking to the judges as he's punching them. We're looking at the judges punching with one hand, not even paying attention to the fight. He was just toying with Calvin Kattar. And Yair Rodriguez, I mean, he's got like that. I guess he don't even got punchers like the Sluggers one punch chance because Max Holloway is Hawaiian. The dude can take a hit from a baseball bat and just look at you stupid. He's not going to get knocked out. He's never been knocked out.
Nope.
Max Holloway is got a chin of granite. It's like a fucking statue chin. You hurt your hand when you hit his chin. It's not even good. He's not going to get knocked out. Max Holloway, I don't see how he's going to lose this fight to Yair Rodriguez. Yair Rodriguez is not going to get a flash knockout. That's not going to happen. And he's definitely not going to outpoint the guy. I don't see it going to the ground. If it does go to the ground, Max Holloway does have some really quick get-up game, and he's not bad on the ground either. I think he's got a belt in jiu-jitsu. Yair Rodriguez is going to lose. I'm not saying the line is warranted, but there's not even a hedge bet there for me for Rodriguez. However, I would say one person, Luke from Perfect Parlay Pursuit, picked Yair Rodriguez. Everybody else took Max Holloway. Everybody took Max Holloway. Only Luke, and he was drunk on wine when he made that pick.
I hope so. I fucking really hope so.
Yair. He says something. Hey, you know what? If Yair Rodriguez somehow does get some crazy like decision victory, I don't know. I don't even know how he could get victory. I don't see any path to victory for Yair Rodriguez. I don't see any path. And not through wrestling. It's not through control time. It's not through significant strikes. It's not through. He's not going to knock him out. He's not going to submit him. How the fuck is Yair Rodriguez going to get a win? He's not. Max Holloway all day, but I can't put money on it because the line's too wide. You agree with everything I just said?
I am not going to bet on Max Holloway to lose. There's no way.
Yeah,
there is no way.
So we
honestly.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Right, y'all good?
I'm watching Miami right here. There was like a touchdown call back or some shit.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, he threw it to a lineman, and the lineman scored. No, he got to the one. He got to the one line, but that's a legal receiver, and he got to the one, and he fumbled it too. What a dummy! Just laughing. Number 68. He's like a guard. He's still laughing. He's like, "Oh, that's my 15 minutes of fame right there. I caught a pass that almost went for a touchdown. 3rd and goal. This is a big play right here. 3rd and goal. You watching it? Why you always gotta show it? Why you gotta show it? You don't gotta show
it. Sorry.
Yeah, you say sorry till we get banned for cop. Oh, what a shitty throw from Tagovailoa.
How am I behind? Come on, the zone.
4th and goal. What are they gonna do? They're gonna kick you think they kick a field goal for 3 points? They probably will. They're gonna be up 9-3.
I'm at 3rd and goal.
You know what they should do? If they had some nuts on them, if they had a pair of balls, they would fake that field goal and throw a touchdown. That's what you got to do if you got nuts. If you let them hang.
No. Field goal.
Oh, and it's good.
Hey.
Up 9-3 over the Ravens. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this guy. Boom. And look. Boom. Fumble. I'll fumble on the 1. Ha, ha, ha. I'm a big fat lineman. All right. What you at? Everybody's on board with Max Holloway. There's no way Yair Rodriguez. El Pantera. Is there like 3 other people with that nickname? Antonina Shevchenko. She is Pantera.
Yes, she is.
For sure. There's another girl that's Pantera. I can't remember right now. And then there's this guy, Yair Rodriguez. All Pantera means panther. How many panthers can there be out of Brazil? And Antonino's not even out of Brazil. I don't know why she got a Portuguese name or Spanish name for a panther. She should just say it in Russian or wherever the fuck, Kazakhstanian. Anyway, Yair Rodriguez, one thing I will say, he's coming from Valley Flow Striking Systems. That's a very underrated school. Ignacio Bahamondes trains out of there. It's a decent facility where Max Holloway comes out of Gracie Techniques in Honolulu, in Hawaii. He's got that durability as a Hawaiian, but there's nobody like his training. There's nobody spectacular coming out of Gracie Techniques. So if you want to put a point on like training and camp, like coaching, you would have to give a point to Yair Rodriguez. But that's the only way he gets any points on this. Max Holloway should totally clown this dude. He'll do the same thing like he did to Calvin Kattar and just make him look a fool, I think. Max Holloway doesn't have put out power though. He doesn't put people out. He just out strikes them by 3 to 1.
On now. Really?
Yeah, pull up his Tapology. Who's he knocked out?
Fuck, really? Oh, sorry. Hang on a second.
I don't care if you swear. You're good. We're adults here. Max Holloway, 22 and 6. 22 and 6. Let's see who he's knocked out. Oh, unanimous, split, unanimous. Doctor stoppage against your boy, Brian Ortega. That was round 4. That was a doctor stoppage. He didn't knock him out. Grounded pound against Jose Aldo. He does have some 2 ground pounds against. He does have some knockout stuff, but look at all these decisions. He's a more of a decision fighter. He's not known for knocking people out. He's known for decision, outstriking them. Ricardo Lamos outstruck him. Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens. Frankie Edgar, Calvin Kattar. Look at these losses. He lost to Volkanovski twice. Dustin Poirier. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking him.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, of course.
Yair Rodriguez beat Jeremy Stevens 2 years ago. That was his last fight. Fucking 2 years a fucking go. His fight before that against Jeremy Stevens again over 2 years ago. Come on. The guy has not fought in 2 fucking years. How is that not a layup for Max Holloway? Really? Guys, UFC, I appreciate you. Dana White, this is a fucking layup for fucking Holloway.
To be honest with you, 2 weeks ago, we were doing a live stream and I was looking at somebody and maybe it was last week and I was talking about Frankie Edgar because he lost to Yair Rodriguez and I was like, is Yair Rodriguez even in the UFC? I remember I said that.
Wow.
Yeah, he's headlining a fight night. But yeah, Yair Rodriguez, he shouldn't. I don't. Max Holloway is a main event fighter. Yair Rodriguez is not. They should have matched Max Holloway with somebody a little bit. I don't know. I guess it's a good fight, but I think they could have matched him up with somebody that's just a little bit better in the 145 division. I don't know, maybe shit. I don't even know. I don't have a top 10 list in front of me or anything, but there's somebody. Yair Rodriguez is he even in top 10? I think it's 14.
No, he is.
Is he? What number is he at? What's his rank?
Okay, hang on a second. Yeah.
Oh, you cash your money. That's definitely not going to be 43 points. I should have fucking
46.5.
It's definitely is that 9-3. You got that all day, and you had a -110 too. What a fuck! I should have did that. I should put everything. My whole. No, that was a lock. That play is a lock. That was a good job. Good on you.
Damn. Sorry. We were talking about what? Sorry. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, by the way, the under on the North Carolina versus Pittsburgh college game coming in too as well. Under 72. How the hell could you bet over 72 points on an NCAA?
Who are they playing?
North Carolina, Pittsburgh.
Wait, who?
It's an NCAA game. under 72. North Carolina at Pittsburgh.
What is that? Under 7. What's the line?
All right, minus 110 for under one.
Look at this! They got an interception. The Dolphins and they're going to run it back for a touchdown. The Dolphins are killing it. They just scored an interception touchdown. Xavier Howard touchdown for the defense for the Miami Dolphins. 15-3. Oh my God, I feel embarrassed that I even started Lamar Jackson as my fantasy quarterback.
No, it wasn't an interception. It was a reception.
Oh, you're right. I see it was like a fumble. It was a fumble.
Yeah, it was a reception fumble.
Reception, he stripped the ball. There's a strip right there.
The fumble.
Watkins is like, oh my God, it's right in front, right in between my legs, but I can't grab it. Look, right here. Stripped it. Watkins. Is that Sammy Watkins? Is that Sammy Watkins? I thought he played for the Chiefs. And then this dude picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Look at Sammy Watkins. Is that Sammy Watkins? Or is it different Watkins?
Amazing. I'm not watching it.
Look, Bout Better. Am I the only MMA guy here? I'm well versed about better. I can do it all. I can do it also. I'm a delinquent. I gotta pay attention a little bit. Dave's more of a delinquent than me. Dave bets ping pong. Fucking guy.
I'll bet anything.
Me too. I'll bet Korean baseball. I'll bet fucking Chinese basketball.
I need a beer.
The Ratatan Monkeys. I'll take the Ratatan Monkeys to beat the Shaolin Eagles. I got no problem doing that. I bet Canadian soccer. Remember that? We won too. Remember we did a parlay in Canadian soccer like a month ago and we won? Remember that, Dave?
That made me like $500.
Isn't that crazy?
Know how.
We picked two teams in Canadian soccer, parlayed them, and we won. That was awesome. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. That's how delinquent we are.
Fucking Cowboys got a touchdown, or sorry.
You know what? About better, he bets ping pong too. But you know what? There's a lot of kind of like the Russian, the MMA got the Russian, the EVs. Ping pong is very similar. There's a lot of, if you take a Russian last name, most likely you'll get the victory. Because they got the Dagestani tax, though. You're going to pay a little bit of juice on Russian names. But those guys in that ping pong, the Russians, they're the new streak on, what's his name? It's like, there's one guy who's just killing it in ping pong. I forgot his name, but he's definitely a Russian. He's got a Russian name. And he's, all right, you're right. Back to MMA. All right, well, we went through every fight on the card. Now let's talk about our consent, our mine and yours mutual picks. I'm going to get my pen out. We're going to make a quick three-leg parlay for this show. Then we're going to do another show tomorrow about after how they looked at the weigh-ins. Okay, so I'm going to go by my order, which is not the right order, but Mark DeCase and Rafael Alves. You're taking Alves, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no pick there because I got DeCase. Here's my.
I got to find my picks for earlier.
All right, I'm gonna circle mine. Okay, I have DeCase. Then you're taking Andrea Lee. We got a T-shirt bet on that. I'm taking Cynthia Calvillo. Okay, we're both on the side of Miguel Baeza beating Chaos Williams. Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay, put a star by that one. Okay, I'm taking Down Jung. You're taking Kennedy as in Chukwu, which that's another T-shirt bet. Okay, we're both taking. No, you're taking Tiago Moises. I'm taking Joel Alvarez. I'm not betting that though, but I'm not t-shirt betting that, but I'm betting that I have him Joel Alvarez in a parlay, but I'm going with there. I'm going with Joel Alvarez. That's not a star pick. You're opposite. We're both taking Courtney Casey, Cast Iron Casey over Lyanna Jojua. That's a star. I don't know the odds, but I think they're ridiculous already. We're split on. You're taking Shawn Woodson. I'm taking the big underdog Colin Anguin. I'm taking him because of his wrestling. And yeah, I like Colin Anglin on. He's like plus 280 or some shit.
He's plus 250, but I don't care.
250, whatever. That's a quick $25 on my $10 bet. No problem taking that. I'll take that all day. Won't need it. Colin Anglin can wrestle. D1, let's go Spartans, Michigan State. I'm taking Yadong Song. Did you take Julio Arce or Yadong Song?
I'm going to go with Yadong Song.
My only
Chinese bet. And if you know what, if this Chinese bet doesn't come through, I'm not betting on any more Chinese bets ever again. Ever.
Don't judge one rotten egg roll. Don't judge the whole bunch.
No. I have lost in the last month or in the last 2 months. I've lost so much money on Chinese fucking fighters. I'm done. This is the last. Yadong Song. I've got all my faith in you. If you do not win, I am going to fade every Chinese fighter from now till the end of time.
From here to China?
Yeah, seriously. No, okay. So I'm definitely parlay piece, all in. If this doesn't fucking come through, then you know what? Fuck you, China. Okay, next.
We both have Felicia Spencer beating Leah Letson.
Yes.
Yep. Stars. I think the odds are ridiculous. There's like 300 minus 300 for Felicia. This one, you're taking De Lima. I'm taking Ben Rothwell.
Plus we're money not. On De Lima.
Yeah, that's a little nutty on your part, but okay. And we're both taking Max Holloway, but at minus fucking 700 is fucking stupid. He's not even going in a parlay, nothing. So the ones we agree upon Miguel Baeza, Courtney Casey, Yadong Song,
Casey,
Yadong Song, Felicia Spencer. And of course, Max Holloway, but we're not going to even talk about him because the line's too wide. Look, about better. I have a harder thing with Felicia than you guys. Yeah, a hard on. You have a hard on for Felicia Spencer. She's okay. I would probably, if I had to pick one to lay in this hotel bed with me, I'd probably take Leah Letson. She's got a little bit more meat on her bones.
All right. Stop. Okay. By the way, Courtney Casey over Jojua, easy bet. Baeza over Williams, and Yadong Song over Arce, plus 330. I like that.
All right, that'll be our pre-face-off parlay.
Casey, Song, Baeza. I like it.
All right, I'm gonna lock it in. Let me pull up my bet online, see what I get. You know, Bet Online has better odds than your Bet 365 or whatever you're using.
I know, but whatever. I'm just gonna put a scratch off on it right now. $10 bet makes me 43.09. I'm happy. Place bet.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Let me see what it pays for me. Okay, so we've got martial arts MMA. Oh, you know they got Bellator going on tomorrow night. You know anything
Yes.
about any of these? I'm looking through the names, and I know Aaron Pico and Tyrell Fortune. Chris Cyborg minus 5,000. That's fucking stupid. Why even have that fight? That's fucking retarded. But I do know Aaron Pico minus 325. Tyrell Fortune, I know him minus 175. Everybody else is a mystery because their history. I don't know Mo DeReese. Oh no, fucking Ethan Hughes. I don't know Colton Ham. Makes me want to have a Colton ham and cheese sandwich. Desiree Yanez. Is that isn't there a Yanez that's in UFC? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know half the Pam Sorensen. I do know that name. And she's an underdog too against Ariane Biancow. Plus 300. Pam Sorensen. I think she was in the UFC before. She might have been in the UFC before. I might have to put a little hedge bet on that. But anyway, Bare Knuckle. I don't know any of these fucking guys except for known Pearl Gonzalez. And Britton Hart. Those girls are fighting bare knuckle now.
Dude, stop. Can we focus?
All right,
come on.
All right, back to this. Asker is on LFA tomorrow. Asker, you know him, and he's an underdog plus 210. Plus 210 on Asker. I got to make a bet on that. Come on. I know him. I don't know Leandro Gomez. Leandro Gomez. I don't know who the fuck's that guy. All right. Where am I at? I'm doing okay. Miguel Baeza. Here we go. Miguel Baeza. Yadong Song. And who was the last guy? Maurice Brown just got shut down. 4th and 10. Who's the last guy we have? Courtney Casey, cast iron. She's minus 235. How about what's Felicia Spencer? Minus 315. Yeah, that's nuts too. You're right. So Courtney Casey. Okay, minus 235. I can't believe we only agreed upon 5 fights. That's phenomenal. That's el phenomenal. Anyway, let's parlay those, and
I got a plus 330.
I have a plus 319. You got better odds than I do. I got a plus 319 on that shit. $10 to win me 31.93.
So on a $50 bet that pays me off $215.47. All over that. Place bet.
Yeah, I'm confident with those 3 for sure. I'm confident. I placed my bet for $10, but that's about it. Look, only Bout Butter's the only person talking about anything on the whole chat. Black Panther said the odds are brutal. He said that like 3 minutes ago. Everybody else, bare knuckle is shit this week.
I invited you on Tapology. Let's go. Put your money where your mouth is.
Yes, Bout Better. There you go. Step up, just like Noah Mecca. Noah Mecca did almost as bad as he did. He was lower tier last week. I did mid tier. You got like second, didn't you? You're second and third, or second or third. Somebody. I know Raymond Reddington won. Raymond Reddington, and then it was like you, and then it was like probably that dude that's Q Sarah or whatever.
Ranj.
Always winning.
Ranj.
Who? What?
I came in 256th overall.
Well, you still didn't get that first pick. You just still didn't get that first place. Raymond Reddington beat you.
I know. Bastard. But like overall, over 10,000 people.
If you get first place, I will buy you a t-shirt. I will. because I don't see you ever doing that. Especially you only got 5 picks the same as me. You're crazy on some of your picks.
I got him.
I'm crazy on some of my picks too. You're crazy on Kennedy and Chukwu. You're crazy on Rafael Alvarez. Andrea Lee, you're definitely crazy. She loves being on her back. Ask her boyfriend, Tony Kelly. Ask him. Oh yeah, she likes being on bottom all the time. She loves it on her back. She's at home on her back. She likes being on her back, taking a pounding. And that's exactly what Cynthia Calvillo is going to do, is put her on her back and give her a pounding. Cynthia Calvillo, she's going to be, I know, 15-3. And strutting, look at that. They just did a nice it's 4th down. They just did a nice fucking 4th and 1. The Dolphins are killing it. They're doing great.
I'm impressed.
Me too. All right.
Oh, no fucking way.
Look, Nick Alexander. Confusing with Askar Askarov. No. I know who Askar is. He's not that great, but you know what? Lesser promotion. Where was he? He was on was it LFA or something? Or LFA. Askar, or was it? What was it? I saw Askar, and you were like, oh, get off that shit. I did see his name, though. I know who Askar is. He's not that great, but he's decent. And he was, you know what? I'm going to make a super parlay with people, names that I know. I'm going to go through. I'm at Bellator right now. Cody Law. I'm not minus 5,000. That's fucking retarded. That's so stupid. Okay. I'm picking this girl, Pan Sorensen. I know that name. Plus 300. Aaron Pico, minus 325. He should win. Terrell Fortune, minus 175. There's a 3-leg parlay I'm doing for Bellator right there.
Okay, stop. Back it up. So we got Pico. Who else?
Pico, Tyrell Fortune. The other one, I don't know if you want to put her. I'm just putting her because I know that name, Pam Sorensen. But I don't know. Ariane Blanco is the minus 400 favorite. I'm just taking a shit on this. I don't know who Ariane Blanco is, but she's a huge favorite. But I know Pam Sorensen. I've heard that name. I think she looks like a little bit like Lauren Murphy, I think. I don't know. I didn't pull it up on Tapology or none of that shit. I'm just going straight off the hip with these plays. But those 3 will pay out. If I did those 3, and she's a big 72 to 7 plus 722 if I did that right now, which
these Bellator numbers are fucking insane. Like, really?
I know,
every single fight in Bellator is fucking unreal.
That's why I'm comfortable with this one. Aaron Pico is great, dude. Aaron Pico should be UFC. Tyrell Fortune, the same thing. And he's only minus 175. But Linton Vassell, his opponent, I've heard of that name too. So I'm not confident. But
okay, so I just put
look at Askar badass, right? Deaf dude. No, Askar Askarov is the deaf dude. He's deaf.
I just put a 2-team parlay on Pico and Fortune for a ridiculous amount of money. Anyways, Pico and Fortune minus 105, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's a good bet. Yeah, I'm taking out Pam Sorensen. You're right. I've heard of her name, but I'm going to take her out anyway.
Yeah, so I'm not big on that shit.
But I will bet same thing. Yeah, mine's a plus 105. Plus 105. It's pretty good for Aaron Pico and Tyrell Fortune. Confirm that shit. That's a moneymaker. I'm confident with that. Now you go to bare knuckle fighting, and I don't know any of these people except for Britton Hart. But you know what? I'm not going to take that because Pearl Gonzalez, I know that name too. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna. I'm leaving that right alone. I'm not touching that. LFA. This is where I saw the Askar. There he is. Plus, and he's plus money too. Askar plus 210. The other people in LFA, I don't know. None of them. No, not a none of them.
No, not none of them. That's a fucking yes.
And then we're down to then we're down to UFC. So, and UFC we already got our plays in. All right. So yeah, it was a good show tonight, impromptu. We had it was interesting chat. I professed a little bit of love to Mbe. She might not even be a girl, she might be a dude. But doesn't matter. Catfishing us. I don't care. I love it. It's fun.
All good.
Get in line. I'm first.
All yours.
I'm just playing, bro. Anyway, yeah. Oh my God, what is this? Did they Dolphin just scored again?
Yep.
What was that? Was that a fumble pickup recovery? Let's see. It was. Look at. Is that Lamar Jackson? Oh, he was down by contact. Down by contact. It was not a touchdown. Lamar was down by contact. Throwing. This is a pretty decent game. But I'm surprised Dolphins are going to win. That's a shocker. Good for them.
Easy. Dolphins are all over that shit.
There were a big plus money line. But watch right now. This is where the Baltimore Ravens put on the magic. Lamar Jackson, he's going to score. He's going to make it closer, but they're still going to lose. But he's going to win, or he's going to score.
5 minutes left. There's no way. There's no way.
All right, man. I'm going to discontinue this this broadcast. I will still do another one after the weigh-ins tomorrow. I'm going to see who misses weight, who came in sucked out, who looked like they had a bad weight cut, who looked bigger, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win. For example, that fucking fight between Colin Anglin and Woodson there.
Oh,
Woodson is definitely going to be bigger.
We'll see.
And you're taking Woodson, but I'm telling you, Colin Anglin, D1 wrestler, he's going to use, if he's smart, if he's got any type of fight IQ, he's going to use his takedowns. He's going to use his wrestling prowess and get that fight on the ground and win a fucking decision. Otherwise, get the fuck out of the UFC, Colin Anglin. You should go back, go to fucking PFL, LFA, bare knuckle, Bellator, something, but use your fucking wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see after wins tomorrow.
All right, bro. We got 3 t-shirt bets, right? Let's recap
way
them.
too many.
No, well, last time we split 50-50. So last time no t-shirt. This time somebody's getting a t-shirt because we got 3 of them. We've got I'll tell you right now, a t-shirt bets.
Shit, I can write this shit down.
Cynthia Calvillo, Andrea Lee. That's a t-shirt bet. Then we have
whoa! What? Calvillo and Lee?
Yeah, you got Calvillo. Or no, I got Calvillo. You got Andrea Lee. That's for a t-shirt. Okay. Then you got Kennedy Chukwu. I got Da-Un Jung, one of my favorite Korean fighters. That's for a t-shirt. And then And then finally, I've got big old ass Ben Rothwell. You got Marcos Rogerio De Lima, Mr. Painted On Eyebrows. You got him for a t-shirt. So that's 3 t-shirt bets. Somebody's going to come out with a t-shirt or 3. You know, or 2. If you get 2, that means one of them evened out because, you know, you can't, it's impossible to win 2 t-shirts. It's either going to be 1 or 3.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
if you know what I'm saying? If you win like De Lima, but I win Dawoon Chung, and then you win Miguel or the Chaos Williams, the Dawoon Chung will cancel out one of them, so you'll get 1 t-shirt. Or it's either 1 or 3. There's impossible to win 2. Okay? 1 or 3 t-shirts. T-shirt bets. Oh, thank you, Mbe. I appreciate it. I'm gonna draw nude pictures of you later tonight. I'm just playing. I'm not a creep like that. But I do appreciate. You're like the only girl I know that follows MMA.
Yeah, I do.
For real, you're the only. She's the only one I know besides Mos. What's his name? Mos from Hole MMA Holes. His wife. His wife is the only other female that I know that knows anything about MMA. You know, who else do you know? Mbe and that. I think Vlad said his biggest fan is some girl, but I think he's just living in a dream world. I don't know what's going on with that. That's just weird. Oh, my number 1 fan. Her name is whatever, Megan or some shit. I don't know. But anyway. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It's getting late. I gotta leave in like fucking 4 in the morning to go back to Albany, back to my office to do stupid reports and shit. So I'm gonna sign off. It's halftime. No, it's game's over. Well, 4 minutes left, and Ravens, Dolphins, 4 minutes left. Dolphins are up by 5.
It's definitely under 46.5.
Yeah, Dev, you won that money. As for the side, I don't know. Dolphins are up by 5 and 4 minutes. I don't know. I'm willing to live bet the Baltimore, though. I'm willing to live bet Baltimore is going to still. I bet you get plus money right now. You live bet Baltimore.
Hang on.
Yeah, you live bet Baltimore right now. You'll get plus money. Because they're down by 5. No one expects them to win. They're going to get a touchdown and win. I might do it. I'm not going to. But anyway, I got to go. Thanks, Dave, for doing this impromptu before the face-off discussions. What's that?
I said, how the fuck did this happen? 3 hours stream. Impromptu 3-hour stream.
3 hours. That's like the average. That's our average time.
All right, Owen.
You know what's fucked up? On these fight nights, we'd spend like 3 hours, but then on big pay-per-view 268 and shit, it's like 2 hours. It's fucked up. Because you know why? Because they're so chalky. Like the favorites. It's always the favorites. That's why these fight nights are a little bit, they're not as chalky because you can odds like, for example, out of all these fights, we only agreed upon 5 of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, look at this. Look at this big run from the Dolphins. Are you watching this? He ran to the 10. What is that? What was that? A catch? Oh, love and life, that guy. Love and life. Let's look at this play right here. He ran the outside. They're at the 20, like the 25. They're at the Dolphin 25. Throws this big pass down the sideline to this guy, and he ran it all the way to like the the Baltimore 10. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What the hell was that Baltimore defense thinking right there? Did you see that? Yeah, you see that? You're seeing it.
No.
Unbelievable.
I have not seen a thing. I have no clue what ever is going on.
If they ban me from you watching that, that's stupid because it's on public TV. It's not that if they do that, I will fucking quit. I'm not gonna quit my channel. I love it.
Dude,
even though I
can't
even
play.
It's fun.
Fuck yeah, Miami. Well done, Miami. Fuck yeah, well done.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
All right, Dave.
All right,
I'll see you tomorrow night. It'll
good.
probably be around 8 Eastern time. Perfect. Roughly. Are you going to be home by then?
I will make sure I'm home by then.
All right, perfect. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Good luck.